All right, Shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites. You know, the Brothers of Great Millstone, the Church of Birmingham, Alabama. We come out here week after week, prophesying the downfall and the collapse of this place of America, also known as Babylon the Great, according to the Holy Scriptures. And as always, we want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Yeah, that's the correct name of the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, and the Holy Spirit. The one who people out there ignorantly refer to as God and Jesus Christ. All right, and the Holy Spirit. You know, that's the coming out. Motivation. It's usually the Lord build your spirit on us, keep chipping away, coming out here, man. And you know, the whole objective is the overthrowing of the so-called white man, is devil, man, your enemy, man. See, it's coming. We done found out, man. All right, it is beginning to be more and more clear that the so-called white man is the devil, man. He's unfit to lead. That's why you see. Oh, that's scripture. That's scripture. This nigga just, he look like a bag of. That nigga like a Mr. Potato man. Like different parts. His body parts don't even match. You know? Oh. Hey, that's the spirit. Hey, you see what I'm saying? No, nigga, he got a 300-pound man arms on him, man. But guess what? He not fit. Matter of fact, somebody get Proverbs 29. Yep, you got that? Get that. Somebody get Isaiah 24 too. Go ahead.
And it's the book of Proverbs 29, verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Yeah, obviously the righteous are not in authority, man. These popes and all these symbols of piety, you know what I mean, that they show you, man. You know, they couldn't be the righteous. Which, when you go into the research, which the Lord is already out there, these nothing but molesters and pedophiles, man.
That's right.
And they're nothing more than, you know, the left hand of the Most High. You know, they got these prognosticators, these witches who pray to the Most High that they can receive the birthright. Because you people don't know what's going on behind the scene, man. These devils, they accuse, that's why the scriptures say, the accusers of your brethren, man.
That's right.
You know, they say, look at Jake, they eat pork. Look at them, they commit adultery. You know, but they the ones that put the bottle, time out, man. Right. But see, that's all the effort. Somebody can get that too. Yeah, get that in Jeremiah. Is that 31? Where it talk about, you know how these devils, if they can seek it, search out.
Yeah, kind.
All right, these devils go above and beyond the call of duty to get that birthright, man. And Jake, oblivious to what's at stake. They just want some joy. Man, Jake, low level, man. Straight up, man. Jake just want to whip, you know what I mean? And be able to trick off on the weekend. That's why Yahweh Shema said, my people traded off their power, their glory. They said the other nations, scripture talk about how the other nations, you know, which they serve a power that ain't really a power. Yet Israel traded off their glory for that which is not a power, man. See? So yeah, go ahead, continue.
Because this Proverbs 29 and 2 again, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Yeah. You process of elimination, you extrapolate from that precept. You can only come to the conclusion that the so-called white man is the wicked, man. This man is in power. You know what I mean? And you can't say he ain't in power because everybody had to follow the curriculum of Esau, man. You got to learn his language. Like, especially we up here by UAB, which is one of the top, if not the top medical university on the planet Earth. You don't see nothing but Ishmael, Moab, Ham, you know what I mean? Elam. Your doctor is a Eastern Indian, man, okay? Or a Hamite, man. You know what I mean? Why is that? Because they follow it after that's when you read Isaiah the 2nd chapter, where it talk about how we're gonna be the highest mountain above the mountain. Well, right now, Esau is the highest mountain. Everybody's following after Esau, man. And his curriculum. If you wanna be a pilot, you gotta learn English, man.
Right.
Hey, you don't see nobody going to Africa to go to their university. Getting out there to Asia. No, they coming over here to Stanford and BYU, man. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because the so-called white man is in power, man. Go ahead, Oh, that was it on that? Yep.
You want that Jeremiah?
Get that Jeremiah. Isaiah 24.
24, I got that too. What you want me to start?
Start that like about the 5th verse.
All right, yeah, this is Isaiah 24 and 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Right, under the rule, under those who are in power, man.
Right.
Okay? The earth is mourning, man. Everything you see is mourning, man. The animals, the birds. Like, for an example, you people think you've been so desensitized, right? You think that it's normal for a bird to land on a fucking light pole. That's not that's out of order, man. The birds wasn't designed to stand on the damn light pole, man. Oh, at my job, right, a squirrel, you know, our power went out, we went with him, a damn squirrel crawled on the power line, man, and got put to death, and you know, knocked all the power out for a minute. See what I'm saying? Why? Because the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. Go ahead.
The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws.
See, and the scripture's giving you the reason why the earth is out of order, man. Go ahead.
Change the ordinance.
Change the ordinance. You got women usurping the authority of men. You know, you get paid. You know, a guy that might live with his woman or whatever, and your woman is dictating. You know what I mean? That's just how this society is set it up, man. Go ahead.
Broken the everlasting covenant.
See, keep going.
Therefore have the curse devoured the earth.
Oh, and what's the curse? Esau. Esau, the curse. He has devoured the earth, man. Right now we going into hunt season, man. These devils is a bunch of fucking kids, man. They destroyed the earth. Oh, real quick, right? For an example, I don't know if y'all knew this, but let's say when a woman have a baby, right? Do you know the umbilical cord for stay connected for 30 minutes? At least another 30 minutes because it's giving nutrients and blood. But the damn devil with this kid, he cut off the umbilical cord. That's why the baby be gasping, because really if you can take a baby and put it in the water and with the umbilical cord, even though you know the babies can still kind of swim underwater, but you can have a baby underwater, man, they'll breathe. That umbilical cord is substitute for their lungs working at that point, man. Oh, just watch the animals, man. The animals wait for a minute before they dislodge that umbilical cord, man. But what Esau do, right when the baby born, come around and cut the umbilical cord. Why? Because they're a kid. Somebody can hold that too. Oh, hold it, get what you got real quick.
Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 3 and 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Oh, that's the spirit. Children are their oppressors, man. Go ahead. Yep, Job the 30th chapter.
And women rule over them.
Women rule over them.
O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths.
Right, and we are in this man's kingdom, man. See, this is what you get when a child is ruling. You know, we are in the lower regions of Babylon the Great, man. At every turn, man, you liable to be jammed up, man. Go ahead, up. What you got?
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 16. Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child.
Yeah, woe to thee, O land. Destruction to your land when your king is a child, man. Oh, that the scriptures tell you that the law is a schoolmaster. Like, see, you got to be groomed in this thing before you can sit on the throne, man. Oh, it show you that too when you go into the ancient world. A king, oh, it was an old movie. Remember that old movie, The Golden Child or something like that? Y'all remember that? Yeah. He was groomed up to be a king, man, before he could sit on the throne. So that's the same with us, with Jake, the elect of the nation of Israel. The Lord is grooming us under the schoolmaster, which is the law of the scriptures. So when we sit on that throne, it's gonna be a perfect match. Because we were designed to be the king. But this devil, he just was thrust out there, man. Yeah, if you just throw a kid in the car and say, go get him, everybody gonna die, man. Yep, go ahead, up.
It says, woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning.
Oh yeah, when it mean by eating in the morning, that means you don't show discipline. Because, you know, that means, you know, it's a time when you really want to eat, you know. You really for grind, then after you grind, then you eat. Then you take a seat back and chill. But see, this system and this society teaches you to seek out luxury. This is a microwavable society, man. You know, go ahead, huh?
It says, blessed art thou, O land, when thy king is the son of nobles, and thy princes eat in due season.
Right, you eat in due season, man. Oh, even the animals teach you that. You consider ants. Your house I said go to the ants. They stock up their food, man, for a certain season to eat. Squirrels, you know, birds. They stock up their food for it's a season to eat. It's a season to toil and it's a season to eat. Oh, that's why when you read, somebody can get that too. I believe there's I think it's Luke 7. What it said, serve.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See, right now it ain't time to eat. You know, it's time to work. Got more on that?
Yep. It says, and thy princes eat in due season for strength and not for drunkenness.
Yep. So yep, now let's go. Yeah, get what you got.
It's Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
Right, yeah, that's the so-called white man. What you see right now is a production of Esau, man. He turned everything totally upside down. For an example, it's going into the nighttime. Do you know you're supposed to be at the house? Give me that is that Sirach? This, yeah, give me that. Because right now we supposed to go, we are supposed to be going into the house, man. Why? Because that's the time when that's Jake, man. Jake, man. And you can't even get mad at Jake. Jake, that's finished, man. You gotta think how about you outside. You ain't a part of it. You
I was just saying that though, how Jake is so simple that all they do is just want something in this kingdom.
Yeah, come. Yeah, they ain't in it for the long run.
Come.
Yeah, you just in it for the moment. The flash in the pan. Just let me give me a holiday. Let me get. I've got my 401k. You know what I mean? And I can hit a couple blocks. Man, it's cool, man. Go to the crib, man. Yeah, go ahead. Jake, man. Jake just gotta be. Jake gotta just show that. Hey, I made it, Mama. I made it. Yeah, you got that?
Yeah, God. This is Sirach, chapter 32.
Hey, somebody give me even the wild beast change. They nature. Get that, cause this gonna tie in. Go ahead.
Sirach 32 and 11. Rise up, be times,
Meaning early. Go ahead.
and be not the last.
Oh, and that's what going to say. Who don't eat their bread in the morning? You got to. Hey, what Yahweh said? Work while it's still day. That spills over to all levels. The Lord set it up on the planet Earth where you do your thing in the day and you go into the crib. Then the animals come out at night, man. See what I'm saying? But see, this devil turned everything off course. Go ahead.
He said, rise up, be times, and be not the last, but get thee home without delay.
See that? He's just getting out. In this society, they teaching you just start getting out at 11 o'clock, man. You supposed to be in for the street lights come on, man. But see, that's just a testament of how far things has been out of course here on the planet Earth, man. See, in the ancient world, you didn't parade around at night, man. You was back at the fort, man. All right, yo, go ahead back here. Oh, you got something? Right.
1 Thessalonians 5:5, for ye are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness.
Right, because darkness symbolizes what? First of all, it symbolizes ignorance, but it translates danger. Matter of fact, somebody give me Ecclesiasticus 11 and start at 15, I believe. You got it? Bring it out.
This Sirach 11 in verse 15, it says, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law are of the Lord. Love in the way of good works.
Oh, that's so that love is knowledge. See? Go ahead.
It says, love in the good way of works are of him.
Go ahead.
Error and darkness.
See, error and darkness, that means that the darkness symbolizes not knowing them, man. Go ahead.
The error and darkness had their beginning together with
who?
sinners.
With who?
With sinners.
With Esau, man. So Esau is in power, it's gonna be dark, man. This is the time of the dark. It's fucking devil, man. Yeah, go ahead.
It says, and evil shall wax old with them that glory therein.
Right, you're gonna wax old with them that glory therein. All right? Yeah, that's it on that. All right, go ahead.
This is Hosea 4:3. Says, therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish.
Everyone, if we go back to Isaiah 24, go ahead.
With the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of heaven, yea, the fishes of the sea shall also be taken away. Yet let no man strive, nor reprove another. Let's go on something.
All right, yeah, all right. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
Continue.
Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate.
See that? Go ahead.
Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
Yeah, so that's going to be the results. That's why the Lord going to destroy this place. Yeah, jump down to the 10 verse.
God, Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down.
Right, and that's dealing with America, man. Go ahead.
Every house is shut up
Mm-hmm.
that no man may come in.
Right, and that's somebody to this being a whore. She that old whore. When you get an old prostitute, no man come into her no more, man. All right. So now let's go back with you.
Back in
29:16. Oh yeah. Hold on, let me see. That's it. Yep. But go back to Isaiah 29:16.
It's Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. But shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not?
Right. That's the mentality of Esau. Esau, you know what he said? Should the work say of him that made me not? What they like to say? Big Bang Theory. They don't say that the Most High made them. They say that they just materialized, and they end up being the dominant species. Fucking devil. Go ahead, huh?
Or shall the thing framed them say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
Right. So when they make their laws and legislations, that's a form of them saying that the Most High have no understanding, because you dismiss what the Lord put in place and you set up your own laws and legislations. See? All right. So you go to what you got right now.
It's 2nd Ezra 5 and 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places.
See, there'll be a confusion also in many places. Why? Because things are turned upside down, man. Scripture tells you how the covering cast that covered the earth, that veil. Hey, again, when you're in darkness, you confused. If it's dark in your house, you can't tell me exactly where the key is at, man. You need light, you know. That what brings about confusion. That veil that's been covered over the covering cast, that the so-called white man is covered over the earth. Go ahead.
And the fire shall be often sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and mistress women shall bring forth monsters.
Yeah, it's spirit. Gonna bring forth monsters, man. These little dudes monsters too, man. But the scriptures say wild beasts shall change their place. And that's why, y'all can Google it. Up here in Homewood, there's a big time coyote problem, man. It's a heavy coyote problem. Why? Because the wild beast, Esau is confused. Esau is spilled over all into the outskirts. They're building these cities, they got condos and apartments out there. They're setting up shopping centers and stuff like that. Guess what? That bring about confusion. That's why the scripture said the wild beasts will change their place. You gonna wake up one morning, gonna be a damn bear in your living room. Yeah, with the remote. They can do that. You wonder why the TV flicking, he hearing that fucking with the remote. You know what I mean? That's the reality for you people, man. Y'all about to about to open up, man. This is just the beginning. See, we always talk about the end. Yeah, this is the end of Esau world, but this is the beginning of the Lord showing himself once more. That's right. This is the beginning of the Lord getting ready to show himself, man. The Lord going to make his presence known, man.
Just like that movie Jumanji.
Yeah. I always think about that movie. That's a bad movie. That was spiritual, man. That's how it's going to be out here, man. It tell you that in 2nd Ezra, man. It tell you how there's going to be no man left to till the ground. And the earth, the trees and vines going to overrun the city, man. It's gonna be so bad that no man may travel through. Meaning what? It's gonna be like Jumanji. It's gonna be vines, and you already see it. Like you walk, if you look closer in the streets, you see certain branches busting up through the concrete, man. Yep, go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 18 and 26. From the morning until the evening, the time is changed, and all things are soon done before the Lord. A wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning, he will beware of offense, but a fool will not observe time.
Yeah, and that's heavy. This is the day of sinning right here. And we are aware of the offenses, man. But a fool will not, the scriptures tell you how a wise man consider time and judgment. I think that's Ecclesiastes, the 9th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. A wise man, somebody can type that up. I believe, but I'm pretty sure I believe it's in Ecclesiastes. It said a wise man, talk about how a wise man discern time and judgment. And that's going into, because right now, you don't understand, this is the final judgment. This is the time reserved for Yahweh Shema Shah to damn you to, you know what I mean, you know how they dramatic, damn you to eternal hell. But yeah, that's that time, man. This that time. That's why the Lord said, I have a long time holding my peace. Yeah, the Lord let everything run its course, and this is the time. Oh, that's why the scriptures often speak about letting things run its course, like ripen the fruits, because the Lord a husbandman, man. This is the season where it's time to pluck everything up now. Yeah, and when you pluck something, that's violent. There ain't no easy way. I don't care if it's a gentle pluck. You just, you know, you pluck a grape. That's violent, man. Yeah, you're ripping it apart, man. Then what happened after that? You devour it. Yeah, did somebody get that? Go ahead,
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 5.
Yeah, that's it.
Whoso keepeth the commandment shall fear no evil thing.
Right. He that keepeth the commandment shall fear no evil thing. Go ahead.
And a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment.
Right, meaning the time we're in now, man. We discern that this is the time of judgment. This is the time when Yahweh Shemi outside is going to pour out his wrath without mixture, man. Because it's not going to be a time that can rival what the Lord is preparing for every people on the planet Earth, man. Straight up. All right. So now let's. That was it on what you had up?
Yeah, that was
All right. So let's go back to. Okay, what you got, yo? Get started at the top.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Yeah, a time and season. Yup, read.
Verse 2, a time to be born, a time to die.
Right, and this is on all levels. Everything you see had a time where it came into play, and it had a time where it died out. Somebody get 2 Ezra 9 real quick. I think that's 2 Ezra 9 and all things up at the beginning and the end. 5, 9 to 5. Yeah, get that.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 9, and verse 5. It says, but like as all that is made in the world have a beginning.
See, the scriptures have it. It said all. Like as all. I mean, every level. Your grandma, when you look at her obituary, they have a born date, then they had the day of her demise, the day when she died, man. That's it, you know what I mean? Relationships, everything you can think of, it had a time where it started. And then you can say, only thing that, you know, the only one who make that claim is Yahweh, man.
That's it.
Oh, because the scripture say his dwelling is in everlastingness. Meaning, yeah, that's in 2 Ezra's, that's right. Get that, time to 20 or something like that. The Lord, the only one can make the claim that he's been here forever, and there's no, you know, and then you can go into Melchizedek, but that's another chamber. Like, we'll shake, we'll probably shake your faith up, man, we go into that, man. That'll shake your faith up, ain't no sense of going into all that. The scriptures talk about that too, about seek out not the things, the things that just given to you, just worry about that, because we used to go into all that. Bro, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro, man. You got me with that, bro. I'm going back to church. You call your auntie up. You know what I mean? You don't call your, you call your auntie. Yeah, go ahead. You got that? Go ahead.
It's 2 Ezra chapter 4, verse 30. For the grain of evil seed has been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning. And how much ungodliness it hath brought up unto this time.
Yep, go ahead.
And how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come?
Read that from the beginning. What you just read.
Oh, okay. Verse 30 says, for the grain of evil seed has been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning.
Meaning, Adam is who? Adam created everything, man. Adam created the wicked, man. You know, you got to say that. You got Adam created he created that, man. Go ahead.
It says, and how much ungodliness hath it brought up until this time?
Right, because that's what happened with fruit. All the works of the Lord grows. A puppy, a kitten, they start off as liquid. The seed, you know, then they grow and they blossom into a power. Human beings, they blossom into a walking and talking power. All the works of the Lord grow, man. And it's the same with Esau. This work of Esau being in power, it started off as a seed, 1776 or whenever whatever date you want to put on it, Esau came to power and it grew into this time. Matter of fact, somebody get Psalms 37:35. Go ahead. Because what? The scripture say, if somebody give me Revelation, I think that's 14 and like 18. Go ahead, read.
It says, how much ungodliness has it brought up into this time?
Right. Because when you go into, if you will, since you're in the Apocrypha, get that in, what's that, First Maccabees? You know, I think it's First Maccabees 1 and, is it 1 and 7? Yeah. See, even the wicked root of evil, when it's planted, it grows too. See what I'm saying? So that's why you see wickedness at its height. Matter of fact, give me that Psalm 37:35.
The Psalm 37:35 has seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree.
Right, so it started off as a seed, now it's a green bay tree, man. It's in great power, you know? It's in its full strength. All right, so go ahead, give what you got.
It's on 2nd Ezra 15 in verse 6. It says, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hopeful works are fulfilled.
Right, and that going into harvest. If you get it to a certain time, hey, let's just say, you know, we from down south, right? We all done seen a plum tree or something like that, right? If that plum tree ain't ripe, you don't bother. You don't mess with it, man. But when it's ripe, you compelled to pluck it. It's just like, man, damn, it's ready. Then that's how even if you don't pluck it, it fall by itself, man. So Esau, ain't no way Esau can stand it.
It's gonna have it anyway.
It's gonna happen anyway. Once you run your course, when you get 85, you know what I mean? All of a sudden you drop dead. 95 years. Hey, give me Revelation 14. What, is that it? No, not 8. We'll talk about the hurtful works.
15. Over to my starting 14.
The fruitful works.
Oh yeah, 14. Sorry.
Yeah, cause this Revelations 14 verse 14. It says, and I looked, and behold, a white cloud.
Yep.
And upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle.
A sharp sickle, meaning why? He came on the scene when it was time of the threshing. I just read that. This is the time of the thing. You can't help it. When I walk past a plum tree and them plums ready, man, I'ma thresh it. I'ma thresh that tree, man. Go ahead,
It says, and another angel came out of the temple crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap.
Read.
For the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe.
Yeah, everything is right. Everything have ran its course, man. All right, the thing that you couldn't imagine. Oh, for an example, right? A man becoming pregnant. You got some damn weird scientists in the lab. He really invested his time into coming up with a formula for a man to become pregnant, man. See what I'm saying? Like, hey, everything that you can think of, like, if you can, I challenge anybody, think of the most wickedest thing you can think of. It's already been done, man. And then guess what? They already went past that. That meaning what? Everything has reached its fullness, right? Go ahead,
Yeah, verse 16. It says, and he that sat.
Oh, they got this thing now where you can actually date you can date what you want. Like they got dating sites. Like motherfuckers standing on the side of a teddy bear. You know what I mean? Straight up, man. I don't even know. It's laughable, man. It's crazy. Like motherfuckers, they dating poles. Yep. Motherfuckers standing there hugging, you know what I mean? His teddy bear shit like, man, we've been together for 5 years. We happily. Hey, straight up, man. But they got this site, dogs and shit, like, straight up.
Kind of, you want a
like
Air Bud, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mama would be like, mama would put the dog up there and be like, oh shit, I like him. He remind me of Lassie. You know what I mean? It's like a dating site, straight up, man. That's what you get when Esau is in power, man. That's why the scriptures say, children are your rulers, man. You can actually date what you want to date. You can date, they'll marry you. Like, it's, matter of fact, now, so, you know what, let's prove that. Somebody Google strange marriages in the U.S. Yeah, you
That's
can.
crazy. Merry-go-round, man.
Yeah, that's true. I saw one motherfucker married like his car, his first car and shit.
His dad,
His car was a boy, too.
His dad,
Yeah.
He's a man too. Like,
Yeah.
Bud
Yeah,
Davis.
yeah.
I got a precept.
Yeah, go ahead, Doc.
This Revelations 18:5. For her sins
Yep.
have reached unto heaven,
Yep.
and the Most High.
Oh, that's that Green Bay tree.
That's it.
Because it started off as a seed,
Yep.
then all of a sudden it pop out. Oh, one thing about a seed is what? When it first planted, it's underground. Nobody can see it. That's why the Apostle Paul said, the mysteries of iniquity do have already worked, because it was underground. Nobody didn't know he was working. They didn't know he was growing.
Yep.
Then it done popped up, now it's up in the air, man.
Yep.
See? Go ahead.
It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities.
Yeah, and most I remember her iniquities, man. Fucking devils. Because when you want to get to a house or apartment, what the first thing they do? They look up your past credit history report, man. And they want us to forget about it. But no. That's why we came out of nowhere. And Jake don't like that. Jake don't like that we came up and we bringing up slave times. And Jake wanted that all to go away so they could. Man, you 2/3 deserved, man, what's coming, man. Hey, did somebody look that up? Go ahead, see? Yeah, bring that out right quick. This is what you get. This is a production of Esau right here. Go ahead.
15 of the world's strangest marriages, I now pronounce you wet. It says, people marrying themselves.
Yeah, you got some people married themselves.
Dennis Rodman.
Oh, Dennis Rodman did that?
Yeah, that's when he dressed up like a woman.
Oh, okay, I didn't know
He was
that.
married himself.
See, I'm gonna say something, right? See, that democracy is wicked, man. Because it gives you the reign, it gives you this idea that you can do whatever you want, man. Yeah, go ahead out.
No, democracy goes to the reign of the people.
Yeah, the reign of the people. Woo! Hey, that's bad because that's saying in a roundabout way, we're gonna rebel against the ordinance of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You gonna govern yourself? That never worked, man. Hey, remember when King David did the census on Israel?
Yeah.
Man, the Lord didn't play about that. He came to King David and said, look, man, and it's bad too because the scriptures don't go into every detail. You gotta have the spirit. The Lord sent the prophet to King David to tell him that, man. Set him down there with a heavy counsel, King David, walking back and forth like, look, man, tell you, I ain't gonna be here all night. Look, you do this, you do. The Lord told, he said, you choose 3, man, out of 3. Hey, you know? See what I'm saying? You choose one, man. 6 million ways to die, choose one. But in that case, the Lord narrowed it down to 3. He said, look, either you can die of the famine, or either you can die of
The enemy's
the taking you over. And I forget what the other one was, a beast or something like that.
He said we'll follow to the hand.
Yeah, he said, I think it was something else. Yeah, I forgot the
It was
third
3
one.
of them, yeah. It was 3 of them. But all of them was bleak. They was all grim scenarios.
3 days.
Yeah. Oh, the angel slaughtered them. Yep. And then hey, the Lord had to call the angel back because they be chilling, man, till it's time to go to war, man. Yep, so go ahead.
People marrying animals.
People marrying animals. You can do that in America, man. The law tells you that you can't lay with animals, man. The animal get, hey, you know if you lay with an animal, if the law was in effect, that person and the animal get put to death, man. Hey, that's why the Lord gonna destroy the animals too, man. Because the animals defile. Everything defiled here, man. When the Lord destroy America, he gonna even destroy the animal. Why you think the animals mourning? They know the day of judgment coming. It's birds knowing that the missile's coming, man. What?
People marrying places.
People marrying places? Yeah, motherfucker married a mall. This what you can marry in America. We read it again.
People marrying places.
People marrying places. This is the confusion of America. Yeah, hold that. Let's get this right quick. This is the law. Now let's go into the law as we go into this. Go ahead.
It's Leviticus chapter 20, verse 15. And if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death.
Lord said, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're going to be holding on your doorpost. They're going to be dragging you out to the city, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
And ye shall slay the beast.
And you shall slay the beast too. So the Lord said, going to slay the man who lay with him and the beast. Esau let that shit ride, man. Go ahead.
And if a woman...
Hey, hold up. Esau just said you can marry a beast, man. Man, Yahweh Shem Yahushua prepared some shit for Esau, man.
That's right.
These devils directly came up against Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. It's just a direct attack against the Most High and his laws with these devils, man. Go ahead. That's proud right there, man. Go ahead.
And if a woman approach unto any beast and lie down thereto, thou shalt kill the woman and the beast.
Yeah, it don't say sit down and rehabilitate them, 10-step programs. Lord said kill that motherfucker, man. And then kill the beast too, man. Hey, the beast could have been innocent, didn't want nothing to do with it. Lord said kill them all, man. Kill them all. Go ahead.
They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
And their blood gonna be upon them. See, the Lord said, look, I'm gonna kill you, but it's all on you. Hey, that's just like Esau and his laws. If you run a red light and they give you a ticket, that's on you, man.
Why the bees have a mating season?
Yeah.
They don't supposed to just fucking anytime, excuse my language.
Beautiful.
That's how it's supposed to be, man.
There's a time and season for everything under the sun, man. You don't just pop your bra out in the middle of everybody. Man, tell you, man, you fucking devils, man. Yeah, you at the bus stop. Yeah, man, come on, man. Go ahead.
People marrying question mark. They got man and digital wife,
Digital wife, go ahead.
a woman and roller coaster.
And we don't even know what the fuck a digital wife is, man.
That's that
a
that's,
cyber wife.
that's that movie. I forgot the name of it, but the movie, a guy played it, and he was dating a damn computer.
Computer, yeah.
Oh, they had Twilight Zone. You saw the Twilight Zone?
yeah.
But he didn't really date the computer, but the computer wanted him.
He played a new
The
joke.
computer wanted him and shit.
It's gonna come.
Yeah, that was a bad,
There's a lot
yeah,
of movies where men fall in love with artificial intelligence.
Hurt.
AI.
Oh, her?
Hurt. A movie named Hurt. That's what it's called. It's called Hurt, man.
yeah.
She got a one like Siri voice, man.
Yeah.
Some of you devils in love with Siri, man.
They whack off the ceiling.
Yeah, that's another reason they
A man and a pillow.
Oh, hey, hold up.
zapping around the computer.
Zap and Rod. Zap and Rod, yeah, motherfucker fell in love. Zap, yeah. Zap, man, and Rod.
This pillow.
Hey, hold on. Read this again right here.
It says man and a pillow.
Hey, but see, that's Esau. See, I'm gonna say, see, that's Esau shit, man. That's Esau shit. That's a production of Esau, man. That shouldn't be happening, man. People walking around, yeah, bang, saying, come on, man. That motherfucker, you know what I mean? And you notice, right? Now, lately, it's these tights and spandex. If the Lord doesn't start it, you know what they'll be doing? They'll be naked.
But
And you know it's legal in a lot of countries.
Oh, they got nude beaches, man.
Yeah, walk around.
Now, what they do, but see, that's how Esau do it. It's a such thing called gradualism. And that's a way of a serpent. Gradualism is when you creep up on somebody. You don't just say, oh, boom, this the law, enforce it. You condition the people's mind. It's called gradualism. Man, that's the way of a snake. Serpents just don't pop out. Serpent creep up on your ass for 20 minutes. You know?
They getting ready for the churches now, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you're going to that. Yeah, and that's gradualism right there. So right now you see that guy on tight, bro. But if they had more time, motherfuckers be walking around naked, man. Because and that go back into gymnasiums, go back into the Maccabees. Them the same people, man. Them the Greeks, man. Fucking devils, man. That's why Eve with it, man. Then you say, oh, real quick, you say something to the bitch gonna say, oh my. Yeah, go ahead. Hey, then if you come in the right spirit, like I said,
I got 60
instead of all the boys, if you come right with it, like I got 60. Come on now. Yeah, go ahead.
They got new beaches, just to add on what you said, they got nude beaches out there, man. Where you can just go out nude, man. They passing laws, man, where you just walk naked down the street, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says man and a dog.
Man in the dark. We know that Esau thing right there, man. All you got to do is read Job 30 chapter. That's Esau thing right there, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Woman and a pot.
A woman married a pot. A pot of grits, man. A woman married, man. She married it, man. And Esau, see, that's what the scriptures say. See, y'all think that, hey, people think we playing. They think we crazy. Everybody think we the crazy guys.
That's the spirit.
And that's how most of the Twilight Zones be, too. They always be like, what's wrong with you? What are you talking about? Like the one by Abe Lincoln. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
But see, like, real talk. Like we telling you the diabolical thinking of Esau right here, man. Everybody thought we was crazy when we said he was the devil that the Bible speaks of. And the scripture just saying children are our oppressors. They write up law. They got some judge, right, sat down and officially wrote the paperwork for this bitch marrying her pot, man. Her crock pot.
Right.
Go ahead, up.
Man and a cat.
A man married his cat. Now that cat mourning like a motherfucker. He popping and keep doing things when he kissing the cat. Well, I'm telling you, man.
Can't know he gonna die.
Yeah, the cat know he gonna die. The cat know, man, I'm going against the laws of Yahweh Shemiah Shai here, man. Hey, that's bad because you know if the law wrote that law, but the beast gotta know. That's why the Lord said the blood gonna be on both of them. Because the beast know. He's wired to know that there's a higher power.
I say something like when a pig, when these devils, you know what I mean, slaughter the pig, they fucking go crazy, man.
Yep.
Down for it because they already knew.
Yeah, they don't supposed to be slaughtered.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like crabs.
Yep.
Yeah, all the animals that's not edible, they don't like to be killed, man. They fight tooth and nail. But you notice the animals that eat edible, they don't really cry like that. They take it, man.
That's why they squeal.
Yeah.
They squeal.
They squeal 'cause they know, like, man, Lord Yahweh Shemiah Shai didn't create me to be put to death for you niggas to eat me, man. Man, that's why Esau got to go, man. Somebody hold Revelation 18 and 11 too, man. I mean 11 and 18. Go ahead.
Woman and a dolphin.
A woman married a fucking dolphin, man.
Now listen to this story. It says after a 15-year courtship, a
Hold on, it didn't say a 10-minute. A 15-year courtship. That means she was talking to the dolphin. She went through a process and she fell in love with the dolphin, man. Go ahead, man. Hey, this the works of Esau, man. Hey, man, I'm going to this, man. Send me that link too, man. We both, everybody do a lesson on that, man. Straight up.
A 15-year courtship, a British woman named Cindy, the dolphin in the ceremony in Israel.
That's another thing too. When you see these words, British, Swedish.
Israel,
That's Esau. There's an Edomite woman named Cindy, man.
Yeah.
That's why the scripture speaks about how when Esau, what is Genesis the 4th chapter, who shall find me? Yeah, that's what they do. They hide behind the different nations. They say, I'm Swedish. No, I'm Russian. No, man, you all fucking Edomites, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
She claimed when they met it was love at first sight. And
It's
caused
probably bad too, man. It's probably bad as hell, man.
Caused the male
This
dolphin.
name Cindy. This bitch fell in love with a damn, and that's the darkness of the darkness, man. Cause we can easily just say going to the, no, I'm going to the lesson on that darkness, man, more. Because you can easily just say darkness, but you got to really go into the lower regions of Babylon.
Man.
I might entitle it that, man. The murky regions.
Yeah, already a valley.
Yeah, valley, yeah. The deep, dark, murky regions of Babylon the Great, man. Straight up, man. Because now we going into the different pitfalls, you know, and traps and snares that this place has laid out, man. America through, man. See, the only reason these people don't really see it like we see it because they're oblivious. They dead. We're alive. We quickened so we can see it. Go ahead,
It says she claimed when they met it was love at first sight.
A damn dolphin, man.
And calls the male dolphin the love of my life.
Oh, it says she called the male dolphin the love of her life. Meaning she comparing him with her first high school sweetheart.
Yeah.
And the dolphin is the guy.
15-year courtship.
The dolphin the guy. Hey, that's it bug you out, man. Thanks to Esau, man. And democracy, rule of the people, man. Go ahead.
She sealed the deal with a kiss and a gift of herring.
See that, man? Come on. It's more in that. Go into a couple more, yeah.
Man and goat.
Man married a goat, go ahead.
Says in Sudan, you have to be careful who you're.
Oh, now ham. Ham crazy as a motherfucker, man. Straight up. I don't know about, I told y'all about ham, yeah. Ham popped the ground. Ham dug a hole in the ground and popped the ground. But when you go to Esau followed all the customs of Ham. You know? Yep, go ahead.
Says in Sudan, you have to be careful who you're caught being intimate with. There is a law that dictates that if a man is caught sleeping with a woman, he must marry her immediately to save the honor of her family.
Well, that's damn near in line with, you know. Yeah. There might be some Jakes over there. Yeah, go ahead.
Says in 2006.
Oh, but you know what? In America, if you caught with a woman, you fucked up, damn it. You can't be manly in America no more. Oh, like they, if you what the term polygamy?
Yeah, polygamy.
If you want to be polygamy, man, they look down on you, man. Go ahead.
Says in 2006 the law was applied to a goat.
Oh man. But you know what? Hey, matter of fact, somebody go to Revelation 17. Start at the top. Because the reason why all these different nations fucked up too is because the whore that sit on many waters, man. She riding everybody ride, man. Go ahead. Revelation 17, you got it?
Yeah, kind of. This is Revelations chapter 17 and 1. It said, and there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon the water.
Yeah, she riding everybody ride.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? She sitting on everybody ride, man. That's the great whore. The Lord, I'm going to show you the judgment of this whore. See, that's proof that we're in harmony with the scriptures. Because our message is the destruction of the whore, man.
Right.
So when everybody come up against it, what the first thing we do? We run to the scriptures for support.
Right.
Because the scriptures back us up. Go ahead.
It says, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and in the inhabitants of the earth.
Oh, that's why Sudan doing what they doing. Because they follow the spirit of America, the spirit of Esau have ran its course throughout the world, man. That's why the scripture said, we're going to go back to Revelation 14 chapter, how hurtful works that's reached into heaven. It said that in Revelation 18 chapter. Everything is right, man. So that was it on that? Finish that off, then go back to Revelation 14 now.
It said, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
With her philosophies and her ideas. See? So now let's go back here.
This is the book of Revelation 14, and then we'll start back at 15. It says, and another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come that, so like he says, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe.
Right, everything ran its course. Again, think of a scenario that you know that's gonna blow me away. Ain't nothing you can tell me now blow me away. After we just read this shit, man, what can you tell me? Think about it. I challenge anybody, tell me something crazy. No, man. If you got dudes that can get pregnant,
Right.
come on, man.
Right.
Motherfucker can marry a place, a woman married a pot. See, the works is right. You got something? Yeah, bring it up.
Yeah, it's Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It has been already of old time, which was before us.
Right. And even with spirits, everything you see, these different ideas and doctrines, everything is recycled, man. Oh, because Esau took all the old customs and he rolled it up into one ball, and he presented it back to you like he took leftovers, put it in the microwave, and he just presented it right back to you. Like for an example, you go into abortion, that go back to the Molech, man.
Right.
Be all, and all that different shit. Like, go ahead.
Just like y'all, like the vibrator for the women, they have the Edomite, what's her name? Cleopatra. She, that's the bitch that made the vibrator, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah, see, this supreme understanding, man. That's why, did somebody give me, well, we ain't got to get it. We ain't got to get it, but she can tell you how she got to live in pleasure and die where she lived. So that custom go back to, like you said, man.
I get a quick precept for
Yeah,
y'all.
bring it out, huh?
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 15. Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also. Habakkuk 2 and 15, woe to him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drink also.
Now that ain't talking about literal drinks, right? What's that talking about? That's talking about the philosophies and the ideas, man. Because America hit you with sanctions. If you don't follow the laws and legislation that America puts out, terrorists and shit like that, they'll goddamn hit you with sanctions, man.
That's right.
So that ain't talking about literal drink. That's talking about philosophies. Go ahead,
That thou mayest look upon their nakedness.
Oh, and that goes back to what we was doing before. These different prognosticators and witches on the left hand side, they asked to pray to Yahweh Hashem outside. They said, look at your people. They eat pork. They commit adultery. But they don't know that gave us that. They gave us that bottle, right? Your great-great-granddaddy wouldn't have knew nothing about smoking a damn pipe or a cigar if he wouldn't have watched the old Western movie, man. Or if he would have went into a store and bought them fucking cigarettes or whatever they smoking, the blunts and shit, Esau gave them that. That's that bottle they giving you to drink, man. Right. Hell, dating site and go ahead,
Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, let thy foreskin be uncovered.
Yeah, that's what we come in at. Cause we feeling their glory with shame. Esau was, though they set themselves up, exalted themselves as being the most triumph nation on the planet Earth. You know, they like to celebrate all their wars and shit like that, right? But we came in the picture and we said, y'all the devil, man. You wicked, you a bunch of pedophiles and molesters, homosexuals and trannies, weirdos, and, you know what I mean?
Okay.
See? Go ahead.
Says the cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
And that's us. We the one that's spewing it out, man. We pissing on your parade, man. That's why they hate us, man. And that's why the YouTube is compromised. That's why the internet compromised. You think they shutting the internet down with anything other besides us, man? Come on, man. Because we bringing it out, man. Yep, go ahead. You got something? You go ahead.
It's 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 4. This is who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worship.
Who that dealing with? Esau, man. We getting on you fucking devils, man. We getting on you, man. Go ahead.
It says so that he asked the Most High, sit in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
Hey, you can't place that at the foot of Moab or Ham or Ishmael or Elam. So-called white man set himself up as being the Most High, man. And the angels, you know. When you go into these movies, the patriarchs, the forefathers of Israel, they've been depicted as so-called white people, man. I was looking at, which is a good movie, by the way, King of Kings. It's an Edomite movie, it's an old movie, but it's a good movie though. But they got Edomites playing everybody, man. You know? Yep, that's it. Now go back to Revelation 14.
Yeah, because it's Revelation 14 and verse 16. It says, and he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped.
Go back to that Ecclesiastes 3rd chapter. Yep, go ahead.
It says, and another angel came of the temple, which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle, and another angel came out from the altar, which had power over fire, and cried with a loud voice, and cried with a loud cry to him that had a sharp sickle, saying, thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather thee close to the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe.
Just like we were getting an analogy about when you see a tree, when the fruit has produced, it's time to pluck it. You go ahead and pluck it, man. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It says, and the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of the Most High.
Right, this place is going to be, oh, you notice when you read the beginning of that precept, it said there was an angel that was given charge over the fire. That go into Revelation the 7th chapter, go to Revelation the 9th chapter, where it talk about those angels that's holding back the four winds. Yeah, that's the missiles, man. The Lord gave certain angels the charge over the missiles. When he tell them, look, let the missiles go, they're going to go, man. You know what I'm saying? Yep, you got more?
Yep, verse 20. It says, and the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse's bridle.
Man, it's going to be bloodshed out here, man. Go ahead.
It says, by the space of thousands and 600 forlorns.
Yep. So they go, yeah. Do the math. You do the math on that. All right, let me go back to Ecclesiastes, the third chapter.
It's Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every place under the heaven.
See that? And that's a time to pluck things. Go ahead.
Verse 2, a time to be born and a time to die.
Right, when you plant a seed, this seed America was planted, and it was planted firmly too, man. Because the Lord said that in Genesis the 4th chapter, whomever shall slay Esau, or shall slay Cain, that vengeance shall be sevenfold. That's why if you think about coming up against Esau, the Lord said, I'm gonna get you, because you coming up against me. That's spirit. Plugged up. Yeah. Go ahead, Op.
Reading on, Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 2. chapter 3, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
A time to plant, a time to pluck up that which is planted.
See that? So the Lord planted this place in 17. Somebody give me Jeremiah 1. I think it's around like 10 chapter, something like that. 10 verse, I think. The Lord, the one, hey, because the Lord is the husbandman, man. The Lord planted America. They tell you that in Daniel the 2nd chapter, Daniel the 4th chapter, in the 17th verse. You know what I'm saying? Psalm, what that? Proverbs the 8th chapter, by me kings reign. And then here it is, the Esau, this fucking devil, right? They think that they came, it was in their own power while they came into power, man. Then it's these regular, just Joe Six-Pack that you work with and shit. They think like, yeah, man, Trump, man. Them motherfuckers. And see, the Lord, man, because hey, man, I be around, and I know I be around them too. I know brothers be around them, man. I be around them motherfuckers, man. Proud motherfuckers. Let's see what you got real quick, Tim.
This is Galatians chapter 6 and verse 7.
Yeah.
Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Right. And the so-called white man sowed wickedness. He sowed evil and he gonna reap evil. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Lamentations 4 and 21.
Yeah, that's it.
Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz.
Hey, when you really go into that scripture, they show you that scripture is live and well. And it show you, the Lord show you his character. The Lord being funny right there, man. The Lord being sarcastic right there. He being facetious. He telling Esau, look, man, be happy, man. You got what you want, right?
Done. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked.
See that? Hey, and that the scripture tell you how Esau gonna drink the dregs. That's like you got a beer and the suds. Right. You had to buy, you kill that land. And that's the worst part. You ever thought about that? That's the most unenjoyable part. That's like the most task. Like everything, the rest of the cup cool. But when you get to the last part, that's the task. Like, you take a deep breath. You roll up your sleeves and dive in, man. Was it on that? All right, man, let's go to Jeremiah. Oh, go, do what you got.
It's Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 33. But thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah, the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, the daughter of Babylon.
Oh, that proved that the Lord ain't dealing with the other nations. Go ahead.
The daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor.
Yeah.
Ooh, it is time to thresh her.
It's time to thresh her, man. Go ahead.
Yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come.
See that? Yet a little while the time. Woo! Hey, that's bad because that's bad right there. Hey, and then you know what? We're in the spirit of not just America, everything we see. Oh, so that. Hey man, we watch. Oh, that was scripture say though. Scripture say, "Wise man is there." We watch everything, man. Hey, like I said, man, through the spirit, you playing chess with the Lord. You got to watch His hand, man. You playing chess with the Lord. You can't look at your phone for a second. You got to be locked in, man. Yeah, this is on you. That's on you. You look at your Facebook post. That's the boy. You done missed something that you done. Oh, and this scripture actually tell you that. It tell you how the maidens wash the hand of
Yeah, God.
Hey,
Yeah,
it tell you that in the book of Proverbs, I believe it is. It say the maidens wash the hand of their mistress, man. Yep. So yeah, let's go back to what we was at. Jeremiah.
Jeremiah chapter 1 and 10. See, I have this day set over thee. Select it. Let me read that again. It's Jeremiah 1 and 10. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out.
See, to root out. That's why the spirit is on us to declare the downfall of America. We're in the spirit of rooting out. We doing a laborious work. We laboring. When you go into the fields, you plucking up shit, man. We plucking America up. Go ahead.
God, it says, see, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pull down and to destroy.
And to destroy. That's why we got the Milton sign. Go ahead.
And to throw down.
You gotta work on that.
To build and to plant.
And to build and to plant. See, that's what we do at the same time. We build and plant Israel. You know? So go back to Ecclesiastes 3.
It's back in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and 3.
Hey man, fuck Esau, man. Fuck the so-called white man, straight up, man. Fuck you devils, man. You devils, man. You and your legislation, your law, your stronghold on the planet Earth got Israel in derision, man.
Right.
You the ones, you the barricade in front of. Matter of fact, whole Malachi 4:2, man. I mean, whole Malachi 1. Go ahead and give what you got out.
Back in
Another one.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and 3. A time to kill.
A time to kill.
A time.
The scriptures actually sanction a time. It's a time where we can kill, man. Go ahead, out.
A time to heal.
A time to heal.
A time to break down.
A time to break down. We just read in Jeremiah. We pluck it up. All right, go ahead.
A time to build up.
A time to build up. See, and that's the balance of the Lord. As we breaking down this place of America, and the so-called white man, we building up our people. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the people of the Lord. Okay? And the Lord getting ready to take down your enemy, which is the so-called white man.
That's right.
Go ahead, Doc.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and 4. A time to weep and a time to laugh.
Right, this ain't the time to laugh, man. This is the time to weep, because the Lord is getting ready to make a move on you. Oh, it tell you that, I believe it's that 2 Ezra 16, where it said, bemoan for your children. You should be wailing for your children right now, man. Because the Lord about to work a work, man. Go ahead. Hey, man, any day the power, do you imagine if the power go out now? You know how helpless you are? Because right now, it's cold, but in the back of your mind, you can, you know what I mean? It's a safe haven somewhere for you, right? Man, the Lord about to take that away, man. Yeah, you can get in your car. Hey, but see, the Lord good to the elect, man.
Like in this time of season, you can be in a house with the heater on.
Yeah.
That shit gonna be taken away.
It can be taken away.
Ass button, cold nigga.
You gonna be cold, man.
Your hot tea.
You standing there, your jeans cold in the motherfucker.
Yeah, I say that too. When the power go out, that means no water too.
Yeah, that's right.
The water system is a pump. It's a pump on the damn water system, man. You know what I mean? So when that power go out, ain't no water for you, nigga. You gonna literally have nothing. You ain't gonna have a pipe to piss in. You know what I mean? Literally.
And see that, and that's the deception of Esau. Esau lured you niggas to sleep. You forgot about your power, and you put your trust in Esau, man. Which, you know, being in this world, being in this flesh. See, this place is designed and geared to please the flesh. That's why, you know, being in this society, you tend to, you know, and being in this flesh, you tend to lean and trust in the things of the flesh, man. You know, because you know you can go and turn on your heat or whatever, but the Lord about to take all that away. All right, go ahead. That's why the Lord said there's a time to weep. We coming into the time of weeping, man. It ain't gonna be one lone nigga. Hey, now I don't give a fuck if you Lil Wayne or somebody, man. You gonna be weeping, man. Nobody is exempt. Nobody can offset the plans and intents and purpose of your how about you shot, man. Go ahead, huh?
It's Ecclesiastes 3 and 4 again. A time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance. Verse 5, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together.
Right, and it's the time when the Lord gathering the stones. All the brothers coming together, man. Okay? Great millstone. Right?
A time to embrace,
A time to embrace. Go ahead.
a time to refrain from embracing.
Yeah, see, the Lord is covering all bases right there, man. So we basically coming into the time of war. Continue.
Verse 6, a time to get, a time to lose.
Right, and all of us experience that. You get things and you lose things dealing with Yahweh Shema. Just read the book of Job. Go ahead. Oh, that's what Job said. Job said, look, shall we not? Yeah.
That's so bad.
That's a strong mentality right there. Shall we not receive only the good things of the Most High, not the bad things? Because when you deal with the Lord, when you come back to embrace the Lord, He'll embrace you with two hands. Woo. The right hand and the left hand, man. And we can go to the scripture on that because it tells you that in the Song of Solomon. What's that? Song of Solomon 3? Get that. Oh, the Song of Solomon 2 and 6. I mean, get that song. Yeah, get what you got.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 18
Yeah,
and verse
pick up your newborn, baby.
24. Think upon the wrath that shall be at the end.
Right, think upon the wrath that shall be at the end. Oh, there go the spirit. See, look. Think upon the wrath that shall be upon the end. Go ahead.
And the time of vengeance.
In the time of vengeance, the Lord prepared vengeance for you niggas, man.
That's right. When he shall turn away his face.
Right, the Lord gonna turn himself away from you, man. You think you catching hell?
Right.
It's gonna get bad, bro. Right.
Verse 25, the point. When thou hast enough, remember time of hunger.
Yeah, see, that's the mentality. That's the balance.
And when thou
Hey,
art
but that's the mercy of the Lord. The Lord said He gonna give you enough now.
Yeah.
But remember, go ahead.
I started from the top. Ecclesiastes 18 and 25. When thou hast enough, remember the time of hunger, and when thou art rich, think upon poverty and need.
Yeah, and that's bad because we rich now with this preaching.
Phone up now.
Go ahead. Hey, you do that too, right? You always think about, man, I remember when I didn't have the truth.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in poverty. I ain't had the truth. Yeah. I was like, you always think about that. That's good to go into, man. When you rich, then you think about when you didn't have this knowledge, man. You appreciate it more. You bust out there the dance move for some hoes. Now you got the truth, man. Come on now, you know what I mean? That's the Lord, man. Hey, go ahead. You bust out do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump to
go ahead.
jump to verse 28. It says, "Every man of understanding knoweth wisdom,
See, every man of understanding knoweth wisdom. Go ahead.
and will give praise unto him that found
And
her."
that's what we do, man. We thank the Lord for putting us into this remembrance of wisdom. Because the Lord remind you, like you see certain niggas, like a nigga walking around rapping or some shit with headphones, you be like, damn, man, thank you, how about you? Why the Lord? See?
Yeah,
Man,
verse.
you know where we at, man? We in the shadow of the Most High, man. All these people looking at us crazy.
Yeah, God.
They think we crazy.
Yeah.
But we looking at them like they crazy. Go ahead, huh?
Ecclesiasticus 18 and 29. They that were of understanding in sense become also wise themselves, and poured forth exquisite parables.
Yeah, and that's what we do. We pour out exquisite. That's a lesson. Exquisite. We're going to that word exquisite. Yeah, because really this is King's language. When you go into Kings, they got a different language than average people, man. This King's language. Like people come up amongst us, they don't know what we're talking about.
Right.
Like, remember the dude came out, he sat over there with the dreadlocks?
Yeah.
And he thought he was on the level. Nah, yeah, he was a Jake. He went on Dodge and do it, but he was going back and forth with us right there. Yeah, he was a dreadlock.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But he was out of season. He was coming amongst kings.
Yeah.
You know, he came up amongst kings. I'm just being honest, man. We were speaking king's language, man, and he couldn't get it, man. You can't really sit in this council unless the Lord Yahweh smash out. Think about it. Who's gonna be out here in the cold, man? You gotta understand it, and you gotta know what's at stake, man. See, the brothers that's out here, they know what's at stake, man. Hey, man, somebody give me that, man. Somebody give me, man. Hey, man, for real, man. Your house shot, man. Give me Revelation the 3rd chapter, I believe it's a whole fast, man. See, the brothers out here because they know what's at stake, man.
Yeah, God. This is Revelations chapter 3. Revelations 3 and 10. Because verse 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast.
That's about the knowledge, man. And see, here at Great Millstone, we the only group that push the idea of coming out here in season, out of season. We don't deal with the outward man. We deal with the spirit. And you got to endure this, man. Yeah, it's cold. Okay, yeah, so what? Somebody give me Romans 8 chapter. I think, is it Romans 8 to 18 or something like that? Yeah, it's cold. Who cares? So what? Do you know what we got coming, man?
Oh, yeah, that's it.
And somebody hold Second Ezra, the 2nd chapter, man. We got a chance to be in a meeting with Yahweh Shai, man. You think we give a damn about it being cold, man? But this is a part of it. This is a part of the season. We got to work. And the Lord gonna remember that. Somebody give me Hebrews, is that 6 and 10?
10. No.
All the brothers that's coming out here laboring and enduring this cold, guess what? The Lord gonna remember that, man. Yeah, you got that Hebrews? Yeah, let's start off with that. Go ahead.
Hebrews 6:10, for the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love.
Yeah, the Most High said he ain't unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. It's not a labor if every day is a nice day, birds chirping. Yeah, walk in the park, the birds chirping, you just out t-shirt. Somebody give me. No, man. This labor, man. We out here in this cold. Go ahead.
It says, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister.
See, and we do minister. I call for something else. Romans 8, is it 8 to 18? Go ahead, bring that out.
This is Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the suffering.
Hold up, pay attention now. Read this.
It says, for I reckon that the suffering of this present time.
Right now. The Lord said, I reckon that the sufferings of this present time is cold. Oh, shit. But guess what? Read.
Are not worthy.
It's not even worthy. Go ahead.
To be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
See, with the glory that's gonna be, man, when we get that glory, we ain't gonna remember this, man. But we gotta labor. Oh, no, what? Give me that, what I called to for earlier. What serving feeding the. Is it Luke 7?
Luke 7, you see.
But get what you got first, too, and then.
Let me,
get what you got, then get that.
All right, this is 2 Corinthians.
Cause didn't that Yahweh Shai had to catch hell? Hey, what Yahweh Shai said, the birds have a nest. The foxes got a hole to go to. But the Son of Man have nowhere to rest his head, man. That's bad. We could go back and rest our head. Yahweh Shai was teaching it. Yahweh Shai went off in the wilderness somewhere, man. Oh, but you know why? Somebody give me, I think that's either Hebrews the 12th chapter or Romans the 12th chapter. I believe it might be Hebrews 12 and 2. Hold that on. Yeah, you got it? Yeah, you got it? Bring it up.
2 Corinthians 4 and 17.
Yeah, we're going back to that Romans. Okay,
2 Corinthians 4 and 17, for our light affliction.
But hold on. This is the point, right? Why did the Lord call it light? In order for you to call something light, you got to compare it to somebody else. He compared it to Yahweh Shai. Matter of fact, hold it. Give me, is that Hebrews 12? That's it. Give me Hebrews 12 and 2.
This is the book of Hebrews 12, verse 2. It says, looking unto Yahweh Shai.
See, look, that's the comparison. That's why the Lord said, it's light. Because the Lord told y'all, look, man. The Lord said, look, man. The foxes got. Hey, that's why. They got home. Hey, see, every moment was a teacher moment with Yahweh Shai. Let's show you how bad he was. Like, hey, and that show you too. I was talking to Elder Yashimama on the phone, man. We had a bad, hey, if you'd heard that, hey, your head would pop, man. But he was going to the fact about how, like, the disciples, right? The disciples, the disciples at points was kind of getting, like, offended and wary of the Lord, man. Not just, like, offended in so much of, you know, you got a problem with the Lord. It was a spirit of, damn, you know, this guy, he read our mind. You know, it was a burden being around the Lord, man. Because think about it. If you be around Yahweh Shai, and you the disciple, think about it, man. He knowing he reading your mind. You know what proved that ain't off? Is because they used to whisper to each other about around each other. Then the Lord to come and say, the Lord to come and ask, does this offend? No. Lord, actually, they do whisper amongst themselves about the Lord. And they tell you that they fear to ask him a question, man. They're scared to ask him questions, man. So that proves you got to be a certain spirit to even come up here, man. Yeah, they're coming to heart of it. Yeah, they're coming to heart and be talking about the Lord. Then all of a sudden the Lord pop in there, man. Yeah, the Lord coming down. Hey, but I'm gonna say this, right? Even when you come into this truth, man, it's like that. You gotta be a certain spirit to come up here, man. You just can't be an off, man, because at some point you'll get figured out. We'll read your mind. We'll read you, man. That's the spirit of the Lord, man. But see, that's right back then. It took some. Oh, you know what proved that? Let's prove that all the way. What Peter told the Lord, depart from me, man. Remember when he yeah, remember when he caught the fish? Then he told the Lord, said, man, depart away from me. I'm a sinful man, man. Oh, that's so bad. Get away from me, man. He was reading his thought, you know what I'm saying? So that goes to show you the capacity. See, the Lord, you have to be built to come around the Lord, man. Because we know the Lord know our thoughts. The Lord know everything about us, man. Yeah, I was just thinking about it. You got to have a new body to deal with your house. To deal with your house. When he crowned you, man, the Lord can't crown you in this body. You'll bug out, man. The Lord walk up on you with that crown, you'll explode. We're going to go back to where we was at, though. 15 chapter? Yeah. You already know what I'm talking about. Get it.
Back in first, like 2 Corinthians 4:17, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Right, meaning what? When you go out here in the cold, when you deal with certain things, this light, man, compared to who? The only way that, the only way that they came up to this assessment is that this was light to them. Because it was compared to Yahweh Shai. That's why they say it was light. Now give me Hebrews 12:2. Hold on, what you got real quick. Hebrews 12:2.
The book of Hebrews 12 verse 2, it says, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith.
Meaning the Lord walked this walk before us. Go ahead.
This is who for the joy that was set before him.
Right, the joy that was set before him. The same with us. We know that there's joy before us, right? The kingdom is out there, man. That's the same mentality the Lord had. Go ahead.
It says, endure the cross.
The Lord had to go to the cross. Here it is. We just dealing with a little cold, dealing with a little. The Lord knew he had to go to the cross. Yet he still went out there and taught the word with dignity, man.
Right.
And he didn't fall apart, man. He was able to show edification. All right. Yep. Peace. Go ahead.
It says, despising the shame.
Right, because despising the shame. Go ahead.
It says, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High.
Now, so now the Lord, Yahweh Shai, is in his glory, man.
What the fuck? Hold on.
What happened? You get touch your car?
Hold on.
That man called from the beginning to the end.
Hey, man, that might be it. Hey, let's just read. Go ahead. Good. Why your car?
Just look at you.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, yeah, give what you got.
This is Ecclesiasticus 51:27.
He said he been to check it.
You know what I'm saying? That's bad. You know what I'm saying? Police might pull him out. They ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah. Ecclesiastes 51:27. Behold with your eyes how that I have had but little labor.
Read it
and
again,
have, Ecclesiasticus 51:27. Behold with your eyes how that I have had but little labor and have gotten unto me much rest.
Yeah, see that? So this labor right here. Oh, and the scriptures tell you too that we entered into other men's labor, man. So it ain't like we had to set it up. Hey, the apostles had to go through a lot, man. That's why you got to respect the apostles. They had to take all the brunt of people talking shit. You know, when you the what they call it, the prototype, pretty much. Yeah, you know, when you the first person to come out there, you the one to take all the backlash. Yeah, you take the heat, you take the scrap metal, man, to make it better for the next person, man. So the apostles were thrust out there and they took all that, man. So scripture said we entered into another man's rest. So Lord merciful to us. Oh, when you go into the parable of the 11 hours, the Lord was merciful to all of who came in a little late. No? I thought that in my mind when I first saw him. Yeah, I promise. Go ahead.
Second Corinthians.
Don't tell him who that was.
Yeah,
Don't tell him who that was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you about that.
Outside.
The Lord.
What's that?
I'm check. You can check us, man. You can say something. Lord said the angel is full of himself, man. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah, what you
thank
think
you.
about that?
Like Toby.
Yeah.
Toby, yeah.
I was just gonna say that. But see, if you carnal, you'll fall. Ah, he was. That's why the spirit, you know, the spirit, you gotta be locked in. Like I was saying, if you're playing chess with the Lord, you gotta be locked in. Everybody come up here, we don't dismiss them, man. We think about it first, you know what I mean? Now, if they say some old shit, you know what I mean? Then we like, nah. Because the Lord ain't the author confused, the Lord ain't, you know what I mean? But, yeah, go ahead.
That's it. Yeah, back in 2 Corinthians 4, verse 18, while we look not at the things which are seen,
Right, which is America. We don't look at the things that are seen. Go ahead.
but at the things which are not seen.
Which we look at the things that are not seen, which is what? The kingdom of heaven, man. Go ahead, up.
It says, for the things which are seen are temporal,
Woo!
but the things which are not seen are eternal.
The things that we see are temporal. That's why, you know what? That's comfort. Because there's a lot of cases where men might have to walk away from family members, or they have to sever certain relationships. You might have tight with a person. But we know that that's temporal, man. That's the spirit of the Lord comforting you, man. This temporal, man. What we about to embark on, what we about to come into is going to be a perpetual existence, man. Forever, man. See? This temporal right here, man. Even being cold. Do you know the Lord, look, it's like this, right? You can be cold, your hands cold. The Lord will keep you alive. Don't worry about it, man. You can be comfortable and die. Lord, take your breath, man. Hey, Lord, look at, hey, that's why Lord said, guard up. Yeah, you cold. Lord, like, look, freeze, nigga, you gonna live, nigga. Hey, that's the spirit, that's how the Lord get down, though. Because the Lord said that. The Lord, what did he say? He said, gird up your loins like a man, man. Take it on the chin. Hey, that's why, you know, he did that to Yahushua. When Yahushua said, Lord, would you let this cup pass? Yahweh just ignored him, man. And that shows you that the Lord went through a lot, man. See? See, the Lord went through a lot, man. All right? When the Lord went up on that cross, he had asked the Lord, did he forsake you? Oh, you got something?
Yeah. This is Job chapter 40 and verse 7. Gird up thy loins now like a man.
See, gird up your loins now like a man. That's why Great Millstone is the only group that's in harmony with the scriptures, man. Because if you're a part of one of these other groups, right, you ain't got to gird up your loins like a man. Because you're going to be at the house chilling tonight. You're going to be chilling, man. Eat some chilling, man. Watching highlights, TV, sports, and shit. Man, your partner called Shalom.
Right?
No, on some bullshit like that, man. Like, you really a man of the Lord. You at the crib. That's why we don't buy all that shit, man.
That's right.
Hey, hold up. Somebody give me Matthew 12. What's that? I think it's Matthew 12 and 24, man. Nigga walk over fringes. And you chilling at the crib. We out here laboring, man. Go ahead.
This Matthew 12 and 24. But when the Pharisees heard it,
Jump down to 26.
all right, this is Matthew 12 and 26. And if Satan cast out Satan,
28.
Matthew 12 and 28. But if I cast out devils, would you look for?
Well, I am. They should be also. Is it Matthew?
Wow. They should also.
Look, find that. Find that. I thought it was Matthew.
John 17.
It's the 12th chapter. One of them. Well, man. Well, man. Luke 14? No. They should be also. No? Hold on, what you typing? Go back.
I got some up.
Go get what you got. Go ahead, bring it up.
This wisdom of Solomon 3 and 2.
This is 12th chapter.
In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die.
Right. The people look at us, they think that we dying. They think that we ain't, you know, in the sight of the unwise, they look at us like we falling apart up here. These dudes crazy. Go ahead.
And their departure is taken for misery.
Yeah, because when we leave away from, we cut off from our family members and all that, they say, oh, he miserable now. He ain't coming up to Ain't house no more. Just say that 12? I know the 12th chapter, one of them.
All right, cut, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 3, and they're going from us to be under destruction.
Right, because they think that, no, we no longer run with them. Somebody get that thing that's 1 Peter 4. Yep. Go ahead.
But they are in peace.
We in peace, man. Right. See? All right. Go ahead. Bring it out.
It's like St. John, St. John 12 and 26. Any man serve me.
Oh, if any man serve me, like I see it's niggas at the house right now, man. You got to serve the Lord 24/7. Matter of fact, give me, you know that Luke, what I asked for, matter of fact, is it 7? Around 7:17, find that. See what it says. Go ahead.
God, it says,
hey, that's a part of serving the Lord. You got to be on call whenever needed. When you're a servant, it can be uncomfortable for you. The master might holler at 2 in the morning. Hey, bring me a cup of water. You got to be ready to go. On call, man. And that's us, man. We out here, we ready to go. We ain't just because it's a nice day. No, we faithful to Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Right. And it ain't up us. It's up the Spirit of the Lord. The Lord put the Spirit on us to do this, man. Go ahead.
I said, probably they received visit. It wasn't like at this certain time you're gonna have a visit. Nah, it was, you know what I mean?
It was uncomfortable for them. They throw up, man. You know what I mean? It was uncomfortable, man. They serving. It's time for me to get the vision.
Yep.
Whether you like it or not, I'm ready to deal with you. You my servant.
Yep.
Go ahead. Serving not greater than another.
It's on 2 Timothy 4 and 2. Preach the word, be instant in season and out of season.
Right, that's so that we the faithful. Oh, after you get that, go to Proverbs 8 and start at 34. Go ahead.
Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering.
Whoa! Hey, somebody, go to the blue letter on that. Read that again while he getting that, man. What you read? Get down the blue letter, read it again. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but read 2 Timothy 4 and 2 again. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season.
Scriptures say, preach the word, be instant That word instant means quick. Be ready. Be ready in season, meaning when it's nice, when the butterflies, you know what I mean? Go ahead.
Be instant in season, out of season.
And out of season. This ain't in season. It's cold in the motherfucker, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's cold in the motherfucker, man. Hey, but who, you know, we doing what we gotta do. You ain't gonna die. I mean, like I said, that's the challenge. Lord, like, look, I could kill you in the nice weather.
Right.
True.
Go ahead.
Exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
Yep, exhort with all long suffering. Look up that word long suffering.
This is Strong's G 3115. Markotomia, Thea, patience, endurance.
Oh, patience, endurance. You gotta endure afflictions to do the work of the Lord. It ain't gonna be nice. You gotta, because what we gonna receive is gonna override anything that this world got to offer, man.
Right.
Nigga Puff Daddy got a pool or some shit. Get the fuck out of here. We gonna have planets, man.
It says constancy, steadfastness, perseverance.
Oh, hold up. Whole second Ezra, the second chapter, man. It says steadfastness. That's one thing jumped out. Because steadfastness means stand firm. Constantly. Whoa, that's bad. Yep, that's it. He got more of that definition? All right, now go to that definition. Go to second Ezra where it says those who stood still.
Oh, second two.
Oh, yeah.
Second Ezra. Chapter 2. Would you want to get the build up? You go straight to it.
Build it up.
All right, second Ezra 2. And I started at verse 41. I started at verse 40. It said, take thy number, O Zion, and set up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord. The number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled.
Read.
Beseech thee beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people which have been called from the beginning may be hallowed.
Yeah, hallowed, we go to that word mean to be reverenced or glorified. We're gonna be reverenced and glorified. Right now, we just like a bunch of guys on the corner. It's cold. Why y'all out here? You know what I mean? Go ahead. Hey, you gotta thank the Lord for this too, man. Hey, fuck just enduring it. You gotta thank the Lord you got the opportunity to do it.
That's right.
Thank the Lord you was counted worthy to do this. Thank the Lord you were counted worthy to partake in the sufferings of Yahweh Shai, man. Come on, man. Yeah, go ahead, huh? We thank the Lord that we got to go through this.
That's right.
That's right. Who else, man? That mean, man, hey, that's why the Lord Yahweh Shai said, hold fast.
Hey, that's good.
No man can take. Who else? Who else can come up here? This is allotted to us, man. The crown is ours, man. We just got to just go through it, man. This ain't, man, thank y'all about some outside for it. We need to catch some hell, man. Go ahead.
Ezra saw upon the Mount
Hey,
Sinai.
fuck American, the so-called white man, that old Docker shorts. You know what I mean? Go, man, fuck that, man. Catch a little hell, man. Hey, look what happened to Job, man. Job lost his children and all that, man. Catch some hell, man.
Right.
We're gonna be men out here for y'all about some y'all suck. Yeah, go ahead.
Right.
And them other groups, they can't compare, man. That's why the Lord called us a stone. Like when you look at all the other elements, like you got trees, that stone just sitting there. That stone was just still. It's just hard, man. It ain't moved in there. It ain't really too flashy. Ain't nobody really paying too much attention, but it's down, man. Hey, everything else, get the attention of wow, everybody looking at the tree. But that stone now, man. The stone don't even need your attention. But I'm here. It is some of the elements, man. It endure, man. The stone can't be moved.
It's pretty over time.
And they're going to Matthew, I think it's Matthew 7, it's like 27, where it says he who built his house.
That's it.
Yep, go ahead.
Stony ground.
God. It says, Ezra saw upon the Mount Zion a great people, who I could not number,
Great millstone. Yeah, go ahead.
and they all praised the Lord with songs.
Yeah, they praised the Lord with what?
With songs.
With songs. That we singing a sweet song to you. How about Shema Shah? You think the Lord kept us cold? The Lord made the cold.
Right.
He can kill you when it's hot.
Right.
And that's the mentality you gotta have. Okay, my hands cold, but I'm alive, motherfucker. I'm alive, man. The Lord got the jurisdiction over that. You know what I mean?
Right.
The Lord like, man, freeze. Okay, so what? Do what I told you to do. So we're gonna go into the scripture on that. Go ahead.
All right. It said, and in the midst of them, there was a young man,
Woo!
high stature.
Hey, where he at?
I'm sorry.
In the midst of him, there was a young man. That's going into right now, man. In the midst of them, that was this man. The Howard Slap, man. Go ahead. Yeah.
It said, in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon
He was
every-
exhausted more than all of us. And literally, he taller than us, too.
Right.
Yeah.
Young man, man. Hey, y'all know how that's going. You know, do you know the average nigga don't know, they that have been exposed to this information, man?
Heat, baby.
You know, the average nigga out there don't have this hope of meeting the man that created them.
Done. That's it.
Think about that, man. The average nigga out there don't know that we can. They look at us crazy, but we out here to meet the man that created us, man.
Right.
And who controls our destiny, man.
Yeah.
He controls your destiny, man.
Yeah.
And we can be in good graces with him. And he can put a crown on your head. You know, a crown symbolizes rulership, man.
Yep.
When you read, what's that? I think it's James. I like it. It's when the book of James, I forget exactly where it's at, where it said every good gift. Hey, find me that real quick.
yeah.
Just type in every good gift. You can go Google whatever. Every good gift, put Bible verse behind it. Because see, Howard Shah could have gave you whatever, but he said he gonna give you a crown. It's all about rulership, man. It's James. I think it might be James. That's it. You get that. You bring that, and then while he getting that, somebody give me St. John 3, and I think 29. Go ahead.
This is James 1:17.
Hey, when I looked at the clock, it's early, man. It was earlier than usual when I first, you know what I mean? That's the will of the Lord, man. I mean, when like I was looking at it, just like I was ready to look, I just looked and look. Yeah. You got a label, man. Man, we fortunate, man. We fortunate to be on the side of Yahweh Shema Shah, man.
Right.
Right? The Lord said that. The Lord didn't have to write that. He the King of Kings. He said, look, the Lord is not unrighteous.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Says this is James 1:17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above
Hold up. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above. Go ahead.
and cometh down from the Father of lights,
Which is understanding. Go ahead.
with whom is no variableness,
What that variable is. Change. Lord don't change. Go ahead.
neither shadow of turning.
See, meaning he don't turn or change. Now, what's really that good gift? Give me John 3 and 27. I think it's 29.
It's the book of St. John. 3.
Good gift.
Yep.
Good gift.
It's the book of St. John 3 and verse 29. It says, he that hath the bride,
27. Try that.
it's St. John 3 verse 27. It says, John answered and said, a man can receive nothing
Can receive nothing. Go ahead.
except it be given
That's it.
from, except it's given him from heaven.
Right. Meaning what? Really? Rulership. You know what proved that? Let's go to 2nd Ezra again. When the Lord came to us and gave us the reward, what was it? It was crowns, man.
Right.
That's the good gift, man.
Right.
Because with that crown comes everything else. You ain't got to worry about being suppressed no more. You ain't got to worry about being in captivity. The Lord proved to you that your punishment is what? Captivity.
Right.
So what's really the good gift? Rulership, man. Yeah, that's the gift, man. That's the reward. The kingdom, the rulership. You know what? Again, what proves that? What was the punishment? Captivity. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, this second Ezra.
Taco.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
Second Ezra 2 and 42. Ezra like 2 and 43. And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns.
That's the good gift. Woo! Then the Lord gonna change up the program. All of a sudden, the good gift is you paid your rent. No, man. The good gift is the crowns, man. And that's why we here, man. That's why we out here, man. All of a sudden, the good gift just, you know, you got an extra couple of dollars this week. Go ahead.
It says, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns.
What's crowns? Rulership. Go ahead.
And was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly.
Yeah, see that? Because that was a moment. When he was watching that moment, it moved him. He was like, oh my goodness. Everybody was hollering, call all your house, brought to your house, brought. You know what I mean? He was like, oh my goodness, this is a powerful moment, man. Hey, get what you got, man.
This is Revelations 2 and 25. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come.
And that's the knowledge, man. What it is, Revelation what?
2 and 25.
Hey, give me, so go ahead.
Come. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come, and he that overcometh and keep
Overcome. Oh, what do it mean to overcome it? That means you got to endure. This is a part of overcoming.
Right.
You know how many niggas fell out because it got too cold? Them niggas you know how many niggas lost the crown because it got a little too cold, man? That's why that key word there, overcome. See, we're in a position, a privileged position, where we could get the kingdom right there, man. We just got to overcome this little shit, man. This ain't that, man. Hey, you know, come on, man. Oh, was it navigator? Oh, yeah.
come, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end.
And my works, what's the works? See that? You can't make that up, man. This the works of the Lord. Well, you know what prove that? Because you think all of a sudden we're going to do something that's outside the will of the Lord? We've been out here pumping the word with garments on and getting priests up. We come to find out, nope, that wasn't the works of the Lord. Hey, come on, man. This the works of the Lord, man. Because if it wasn't so, we wouldn't be out here. Right?
To him will I give power over the nations.
That's the crown. You see that? The story don't change. It's the same story. Do the work, you get the knowledge, you do the work, you go out and teach it, you endure everything, just like Yahweh shot. He the example, and you get the crown. It's just that simple. He's not the author confused, right? But he threw a smoke screen out there for niggas. Because there's niggas out there that's, like I said, it got a little too cold for him. He said, man, nah, man. Fuck that, man. You know what I mean? I'm an Israelite.
I'll wait till the spring.
Yeah. And there's groups out there that's like that. They're going to come out, they're going to be on fire in the spring. But who do you think the Lord going to reward? He's going to reward great millstone. The Lord made us a stone, man. All right, yes, so let's go back. You got that?
Yeah,
Get that.
Proverbs 4 and 9.
Let's find out what the crown. What's the beginnings of the crown? Cause hold up. Let me saw how bad Yahweh Shai is, right? Yahweh Shai said that no man take your crown. Meaning, do you know this? Oh, I'm finna say it now. Everybody brace themselves. Do you know all of us got a crown?
That's it.
Do you know all of us actually got a crown?
Yeah, that's it.
We got the crown. You just got to hold fast. You know what prove that we got the crown? Didn't that the Lord say that? The Lord said hold fast to the crown. He got the crown. But we can go more in depth. Let's prove what the crown is. Go ahead.
This is just Proverbs 4, and I start at verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
Read.
Exalt her, and she shall promote thee. She shall bring thee to honor when thou doest embrace her. She shall give to thine head an ornament of grace.
So what? Knowledge is the crown, man. We got the crown. Go ahead, huh?
A crown of glory.
See, a crown of glory, man. So that's why the Lord said, there go another lesson. That's why the Lord said, you know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord said what? Let no man take your crown. Take this knowledge, because what's a part of the knowledge? Coming out when it's cold, man. Now all of a sudden your girl, anybody might tell you, hey man, you know what I mean? You come in with the sniffle, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, now you better not go back out, you know what I mean? You let somebody take your crown, man. Come in with the sniffle. Yeah. Man, fuck that, man. Go ahead, that was it on that?
Hey, it says, finish it off. It says a crown. It says, she shall give to thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee.
See that? And that when your house, that's the crown. What we just, matter of fact, let's go back to second Ezra. Give what you got.
Yeah, cause this Sirach 1 in verse 18, it says the fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom.
See that? Ooh, that's the knowledge, man. So that lets you know right there in Revelation, the second chapter, that's the crown that the Lord said let no man take, which is the knowledge. And what's the point of the knowledge? We read it. In season, out of season. Being a servant. And we're going to get that in Luke the 7th chapter 2. Go ahead.
It says, making peace and perfect health to flourish, both which are the gifts of the Most High, and it enlarges their rejoicing that love him.
See that? Love it means love the Lord with all that heart, that mind. Meaning you study so you can do his will. Now somebody give me Matthew 11. We're going to my yoke is not hard to bear. Right at the end. Right. All right, now we're gonna pull that out first, then we're gonna go. You got that Luke.
Yeah, this is this Matthew's 11.
And we look like servants.
Yeah.
Lord got us dressed up.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on now.
April, you know what I'm saying?
You got on the aprons, man. Come on now, man. Lord, man. Lord got us dressed up like servants, man.
That's it.
So you can be reminded.
Yeah.
You know, don't get it twisted, man. You just serve it, man.
Right.
And see what's heavy is,
Oh yeah. Hey.
even when you go into the when you go into the big men, when you go into like the apostles and all them, they serve it. See, and that's what I love about Great Millstone, because even those who are like, you got the camp head, second in command, whatever respective order, all these men is service. At no point, like just say me, I'm gonna say, hey man, y'all go out there, y'all got it. No man. Everybody. It don't matter what rank you is, man. You go out here and you work, man. Yeah, go ahead. You got it. You got it.
Paul said, be followers of me as I'm following the Howard Shot, man. Because Paul, he was doing the work. Paul wasn't sitting back on his ass. Paul was doing the work, man. You know? Real talk, man.
Beautiful. Hey, you know where too? When you go into the journeys of Paul, the historian said like it was like 3 of them, but really I think it was like 6 or 7, man. He was working his ass off, man. And he was going through all type of hell, man. Shipwreck. He got put to death one time. Oh, that's what the scripture says, your light affliction. Paul died doing the work, man. Paul got sent straight up to the spiritual world, man. All right, give me this real quick.
It's Ecclesiasticus of Sirach 32:1. If thou be made the master of a feast, lift not thyself up.
Right. If you the head of a camp, second in command, whatever respective order, don't lift yourself up. Meaning you don't be back at the headquarters while everybody else doing the work. We out here on the front lines, man.
Right.
Go ahead, Doc.
But be among them as
Be among them. Go ahead.
as one of the rest.
As one of the rest. So we don't exalt ourselves like we somebody. We out here amongst everybody doing the work. And that's how the apostles do. Like the apostles of how the Lord set the man up to be the head of Israel, man.
That's right.
And that man out there cold as hell right now in New York, man. I hold that, give what you got.
This is the book of Philemon, verse 14. But without thy mind would I do nothing, that thy benefit should not be as it were of necessity, Salakia, but willingly.
Yeah, but willingly. Yeah, you gotta wanna work. You gotta wanna serve the Lord. You can't do this grudgingly. You can talk about that too, man. Not to serve the Lord grudgingly.
Even in the summertime.
Yeah. Hey. All right. Now somebody give me. You got more?
For perhaps, verse 15, for perhaps he therefore departed for a season, that thou shouldest receive him forever. You're not going to receive Yahushua forever if you depart for a season.
That's right. Yep. All right. Now let's go back. That was you? Yeah. Go ahead.
It's Ecclesiasticus 32:2. And when thou hast done thy office,
Oh, when you have done your office, meaning you done what the Lord told you to do.
that's right.
Go ahead.
Take thy
Keep this now.
place.
Take that place, meaning what? When the Lord come back, you're gonna be sitting in a certain seat. Man, do you know what we tapped into? When the Lord come back, everybody gonna be sitting down in seats waiting on the Lord to appear. Go ahead.
That thou mayest be married with them.
That you might be married with them, meaning in that meeting, everybody gonna be like, "Call Lord." Happy gonna be drinking wine, celebrating. Go ahead.
And receive a crown.
That's right. This leads up to a crown. That's that good gift.
Yeah.
Look, okay, motherfuckers say I'll pay your bills, but they tell me I can get the crown. Man, give me the crown. Like these so-called Christians, they have you thinking like nothing prosperity. Man, I got a $5,000 check. Lord, man, fuck you, man.
That
Fuck
phase,
you,
that
man.
phase over time.
Yeah, fuck you, man. You low level, man. We want the crown, man. Meaning everybody gonna be in subjection under us, man. Gonna be in subjection under us, man.
Right.
That's right. Society going.
Fuck us. Fuck us, man. Yeah, fuck BYU and Nigga, I mean, perimeter city. Yeah. Go ahead. You say something?
Like Akim said, man. Oh, Salaki. Are you good? Quanah Wap said when we was going to Memphis, he said, what would you rather have? $1 trillion or some land?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
What would you take?
Yep, that's a good point.
Yeah,
Yep, that's a beautiful
I
point.
can't say it better than the brother.
Yeah, but that's a
He
beautiful
broke it down,
point.
but that's you know.
And that's where we at. Like, we want the crown. That's what we getting, the crown. See, niggas think they blessed because, man, come on, man. Finish that up.
And receive a crown for thy well ordering of the feet.
And that's us. We well ordered. So the heads, they gotta get out there and teach, man. All right, so see what you got?
Yeah, this 2 Timothy 4, and I start at verse 7. It says, I have fought a good fight.
Yeah, see, this a fight, man. See, them Israelite groups, they think this is a celebration. They think you come in and you just have a good time. I'm an Israelite. Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. No, man, this is a fight, man. That's right. This is a fight, man. That's why the Lord said, gird up your loins, man.
Like a man.
And who knows what happens, man? It might get colder. We don't care, man. We just out here, we just doing what the Lord told us to do, man. That's right. Yep, go ahead. Do what you got.
God, it says, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith.
Woo, finish the course, man. That links up with somebody hold me St. John 4:34, real quick. That's a cop. They've been giving strict orders. Hey, man, if you're paying attention, something about to happen, man. Something big about to happen, man. So you better be in good graces with the Lord, man. Yeah, something big about to happen. That's right. Give me St. John 4:34.
This is St. John, chapter 4, verse 34. Yahushua said unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me.
Hold up, read that again.
St. John, chapter 4 and 34. Yahushua saith unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me.
And the word sent goes into apostleship. He sent us. The Lord sent us out here, man. The Lord sent us away from our family, our friends, our careers. Yeah. Go do the work.
Go.
That's what the master will do. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Yahushua saith unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish his work.
And we got to finish the work. So that don't mean, oh Lord, you know what, it got cold or it was raining. So I couldn't finish. The Lord don't want to hear that. Finish the work, man. So we gonna finish the work. Abarakazah. You got something? Bring it up.
It's on Hebrews 10 verse 7. It says, then said, lo, I come in the volume of the book. And it is, it's on Hebrews 10 and 7. Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O Most High.
To do thy will. And we come in the stead of Yahushua.
Man.
That's why the scriptures say, why I am my servant shall be also. So we in the same spirit of Yahushua. All right, so now, You got something else? No, bring it up.
It's Romans 12 verse 1. Beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Yes, read it one more time.
It's Romans 12 and verse 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice.
Yeah, present your bodies a living sacrifice, man. This is what the Lord requires of us. For us to come out here and for us to endure the elements and everything that comes with being out here, man, in the battlefield. We got to do that, man. See, Terry? Yeah, go ahead, continue.
It says, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Yeah, it close.
I thought it was really close.
I said it the first time.
It sounds so good. Hey, check it out, man. I don't know what's up under that light right there. What the fuck is that?
Okay, I see it now. I didn't say.
All right, damn. It just come out here. Go ahead.
You said it.
Don't do all that.
That's still a long time.
And know how the Spirit go, the Lord to make it turn into whatever we want. Yeah, so come on, let's go back. Go and get what you got.
Back in the 2 Timothy,
You got that
chapter
Luke.
4, and I start back in verse 7 again. I have fought a good fight. I have
So this a fight, man. A fight symbolizes what? Resistance. When you fight somebody, they punching back. They ain't sitting there letting you punch them. It's a fight. It's a resistance. So when we come out here, it ain't gonna just go our way. We gotta fight through the elements, man. This the fight. Go ahead, out.
I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course.
I have finished my course. We just read what Yahushua said, my will is to do the work of the Lord in the finish. Somebody give me a real quick Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. Then we'll come back. Who cares how you started, man? Yahushua don't care about that. You gotta finish. It's only gonna matter when those men is up in there getting them crowns, man. Man, do you know there's a chance we're gonna see each other up in there getting the crowns? You think we got all this shit we talk about up there now? Oh man, did you hit it? We gonna be talking shit up there, man. The brothers up there getting them crowns, man. You got that? Ecclesiastes?
Ecclesiastes, so like, I was thinking about the precept. It's Ecclesiastes 6 and 8. Oh, Salaki, 7 and 8. Better is the end of a thing.
See, better is the end of a thing, man. And that's all levels. So this work, right, is better the end of this work. Go ahead.
Than the beginning
In
thereof.
the beginning. So we first came in, ain't no sense of worrying about when you came in. And who cares if you don't finish, man? You gotta finish. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah. And the patient in spirit
This is patience right here, man. Go ahead.
is better than the proud in spirit.
Yep. So that was it on that. All right, let's go back. Finish that off.
It says, I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith.
Henceforth,
There is laid up for me a crown of righteousness.
yeah. So you got to finish the course first, then you get the crown. And when Yahushua had to deal with afflictions and all sorts of things that was placed before him before he received that crown. Man.
That's right.
So Scripture said the servant not greater than the master. So let's go into Luke the 7th chapter. 17. Let's start at 17 and read that.
Because it's Luke 7 and verse 17, it says, and this rumor of him went forth throughout all Judea, throughout all the regions around about. And disciples of John shewed him of these things.
I ain't said it yet.
18. Before he came up, he said,
Is it 17? Try 17.
This
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's line it up with it. Let's line it up with it.
Bring it
This
up.
is Luke chapter 12 and verse 37. Blessed are those servants whom the Lord, when he cometh, shall find watching. Verily I say unto you, that he shall gird himself and make them to sit down to meat, and will come forth and serve them.
Read that one more time.
Yeah, this is Luke chapter 12, verse 37. Blessed are those servants
Whoa. Hey, when you go into the word servant, it translates to slave.
That's right.
We are slaves of, oh, that's why the scriptures say that we are prisoners of hope. We are prisoners, man. We slaves of Yahweh Shema Shah. So that means we got to do what he told us to do. We can't just do what we want. Matter of fact, hold that and give me Matthew 28, start at 18. We're going to go back to that. Yeah, that's good. What it is, man?
Luke 12.
Luke 12.
This is Matthew chapter 28
18.
and 18. And Yahweh Shai came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth.
Meaning the Lord got power over everything. Go ahead.
Go ye therefore and teach all
See?
nations.
Go ye therefore and teach all nations. That's what we ought to do, man. Go. Set forth. Set forth. Yeah, there you go. There you go again. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, see? Go ahead.
It says, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit.
Right, baptizing them in the name of the Son and the Father and the Holy Spirit. Go ahead, read.
It says, teaching them to observe
Hold
all
up. It
things.
says teaching them. Go ahead.
Teaching them to observe all things.
What?
Whatsoever I commanded you.
What I commanded you. So this is the commandment. The Lord told us to go out here and teach, man.
Oh, yeah.
Give a damn if it's called or not. And if you're wise, right, you'll understand that, look, nothing can offset what the Lord told us to do. Who cares because it's cold? The Lord commanded us to go out and teach, man.
It was just hot.
Yeah, it was just hot.
Good, man.
Yeah. See that? Yeah. That was it on that?
It says,
Finish that off.
teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I commanded you, and lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world.
That's talking about America.
What?
Lord is with us today. All right, so now let's go here. Expect what you got.
Yeah, this is Luke chapter 12, verse 37. Blessed are those servants.
See? There go the servants again. Which, hold up, where you at?
Luke 12 and 37.
Okay, come, read.
Yeah, it's a little more. Blessed are those servants whom the Lord, when he cometh, shall find watching.
Hey, what's watching? Prophesying.
You don't know the time.
Yeah,
When
when you watch, that literally means prophesying. Matter of fact, get the precept on that. I think it's 1 Samuel. Yep, get the precept on that. When you watch, you prophesy. Watching don't literally mean you walking, peeking at the blind. Lord, there's the Lord. Oh man, watching mean prophesying, man.
Precept you in.
12, 37.
Yep. Yep. You got it up.
It's on 1
Get that, Rick.
Samuel.
We're gonna go back.
It's the book of 1 Samuel 9. In verse 9, it says, before time in Israel, when that man went to inquire of the Most High, thus he spake, come let us go to the seer,
Oh, let us go to the seers, which is what? Watchers. Go ahead.
for he that is not called a prophet was before time called a seer.
See?
Yeah.
So a watcher is interchangeable with a seer. So go back here where it says watcher. Matter of fact, hold that and give me Proverbs 8 and start at 34. Somebody get that real quick. Proverbs 8 and start at 34.
Yeah.
That was you know what I'm on?
Yeah.
Give me that. Proverbs 8 and 34, man.
It's very heavy, man.
See, you got to watch for the Lord. Give a damn if it's cold or not. You got to prophesy and watch, man. And we done been through this for years now, man. So we just, man, these devils out here, man. This place is America crazy, man. Yeah, they skating, man.
It's the book of Proverbs 8 and verse 34. It says, blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at my post at my doors.
Yeah, go slack, yeah, go, you got it.
This is the book of Proverbs 8 and 34. Blessed is the man that heareth me,
Oh, blessed is the man that heareth me. Go ahead.
watching daily at my gates.
Oh, watching daily at my gates, meaning what? Prophesying. Prophesying. Because when you watch, you foresee. We can get the scripture on that. And tell you that in Proverbs 22nd chapter. Prove a man for sin of the evil. Yeah, get that, man.
Proverbs chapter
Hey, just because you watching at the blind.
Currently white.
No, man. You got to prophesy. If that's the case, I'll just go to the crib, man. I go to the crib and just watch the news, man. Right up, you know what I mean? You got the crib just watch that, man. Damn, yeah. Lord said it's gonna happen. It's World War III. You eating a coffee cake. Hey, it's World War III out there, man.
Dunking it in your
Hey,
coffee.
call all your elbows outside. Yeah, no, man, you gotta come out here and prophesy, man.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta bring it up.
God, this is Proverbs chapter 22 and 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil.
Woo! Foreseeth.
Yep, that's it.
That's watching.
That's it.
The foresee things mean to prophesy. See that? Yep, go ahead,
A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself,
Yeah.
but the simple pass on and are punished.
So this thing based upon knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Not just, learning how to start a fire or some bullshit, man. You got to know the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of the scriptures, man. That's what the Lord requires of you. It tells you that in Wisdom of Solomon, the 7th chapter. Lord loveth none, but he that dwelleth with wisdom, man. All right, yeah, go ahead. Let's go back to where we was at. Oh, but no, I think that.
Yeah. Luke chapter 12, verse 37.
Oh, so we proved that the watches is the prophet. All right, so go back here.
Luke 12 and 37. Blessed are those servants whom
Look at the word servant again. Look, we servants, man. We ain't serving no. Who else we serving? We ain't serving nobody but Yahweh Shema Shah right now, man.
That's right.
Can't nobody come and say, oh, they work for these guys. Them guys work for Alabama. Oh, they work for Alabama Power. Who we working for? We working for Yahweh Shema Shah. You know what I'm saying? We got the signs out here. We showing you who we work for, man. Come on, man. That's why you got to thank the Lord you here, man.
That's right.
You better thank the Lord you here, man. It's an honor, man. It's an honor, man, and a privilege, man.
storm will pass.
What she got? I thought she got on her shirt.
Storm will pass.
Hey, come on, man. Call on your house, Shema outside, man. Slack y'all, man. Slack you for that, man. Come on, man. The storm will pass. The Lord said that. The Lord said the storm will pass. Every time He shows us, the Lord throw His point in them, man.
Right.
It'll be over in the morning, man.
It'll all be over in the morning.
Why, man?
Ain't no need
In the word.
but tonight is gonna rain. It'll be all in the morning.
Hey, that's so bad. That was for us, man. For this moment, man. We don't, man. Look, man. We here, man. Then that's that. Come on, man. Yeah, go ahead, man. Lord, how about some outside? Hey, when we get up in them chairs, man, Lord will. Come on, man. Abarakazah, man. All right, yeah, go ahead.
Luke chapter 12 and 37. Blessed are those servants whom the Lord, when He cometh, shall find watching.
See? And we just read that in Proverbs 8 chapter, man. Blessed is the servant that's watching daily at my gates.
That's right.
This is the gate. Did not the scriptures say they hated him that rebuketh in the gates? So you can't just fall back because it's a little cool.
Continuing on, and these Yahweh's words in the red. Verily I say unto you,
Truly.
that he shall gird himself
You're going to gird yourself, read.
and make them to sit down to meat, and will come forth and serve them.
Right, yep, read.
Verse 38, and if he shall come in the second watch, or come in the third watch,
Meaning what? You don't know when the Lord coming back, man. So just do the work. Just be watching whenever I come back.
still going on like
Read. The
And
scriptures tell you that the Lord don't even know when what hour. Yep, go ahead.
and find them. So blessed are those servants.
See, blessed are those servants. Servants is what? Well, again, when you go into that word servant, it literally means slave, man. We slaves, man. That's why you don't see us with the flashy garments, with the, you got the gold, and, you got these different groups. They look like they are in the kingdom of heaven, man. we come across as being lowly servants out here. Go ahead. Yep, you got smoke? Go ahead.
It's Acts 1 and 7. And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power.
Right, because if the niggas knew when the Lord was coming back, they'll
Second or the third one.
they'll come across as being deceptive, man.
Yeah.
You know, a nigga wait till the last minute. Nigga be at the club. Oh, the Lord will be back in 2 weeks. All right, I got you. I know it. I know he'll be back in 2 weeks. All right, okay. Nigga in the club. Nigga got a drink at the bar. Yeah, Lord be back in 2 weeks. I heard. Yeah, come on, let's go back here. That's it on what you got?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, now go get in Luke.
That is on Luke 17 and verse 7. It says, but which of you having a servant
The Lord said, which of you having a servant, read?
a servant plowing,
The Lord said having a servant plowing. Is not that what we doing? Then that the scripture. Somebody give me Luke 9 and 62 real quick. So you can't, Quadnah, man. That evil, That nigga, the nigga look like
Snoop Dogg uncle and shit.
Snoop Dogg uncle and shit. The uncle all paid him for it. That nigga, man. That nigga took your hand off the plow, man. It's conditions to the battle, man. The Lord said, when you put your hand on that plow, you can't go back, man. We know that. We know that, man.
The book of Luke, chapter 9 and verse 62, and Yahushua said unto him, no man, having put his hand to the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of the Most High.
Now, what the plow symbolize? Work, man.
Right.
Like the Lord gonna say, oh, it's a cold day today, man. You could. No, man. Lord don't give a damn about that. Do you know that there's angels that worship the Lord 24/7? They was created to serve the Lord. The Lord don't play no games, man. They dropped their crowns and they said, worthy is he. All honor, praise, glory.
That's it.
And that's bad because they dropped their crowns. They let them know like we ain't nothing.
We ain't nothing. Yep.
But who? Hold up, the Lord made them that way.
That's crazy. That's heavy.
The Lord, that's a sign. That's a point the Lord making. Like, look, motherfucker, I'm the guy. I'm the dude, man. These dudes, hey, you know them dudes, they up there. As a matter of fact, somebody give me, I think that's 2nd Ezra 8 and 20, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's it. Because it's realms, man. It's levels. You can get up to the heavens, right? Where they say Mars and Jupiter. But guess what? The Lord over that, man. To tell you that, I believe, when the Lord said, matter of fact, the scripture we were looking for earlier, where it said the everlastingness.
Yeah,
Get that.
I'm saying, I know it one in Psalms too. If you get that.
Get that one. And give me 2nd Ezra. Because you got archangels. You got angels that's in the midst of the throne, man. But they scared to death, man.
They tremble.
Yeah, they tremble. Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
The 2 fiery angels that sit beside the throne.
Yeah, look, all the angels that set up in front of the Lord, they tremble their ass off, man. Yep, man, what you got?
Yeah, this Psalms chapter 90 in verse 1. A prayer of Moses, the man of the Most High. It's like it. Lord, thou hast been our dwelling place in all generations. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou hast formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting.
But even from everlasting to everlasting, man.
Thou art the Most High.
Thou art the Most High. That means he the highest power conceivable out there, man. All right, now go to 2nd Ezra.
2nd Ezra.
Damn. Them almost hit the motherfucker.
Damn.
They hit them. What happened, man?
Man, that motherfucker almost ran him out the floor, man.
Spirit, man.
Yeah, stirring the spirits, man. Yeah, straight up.
8 and 20, right?
I think that's it.
2nd Ezra 8 and 20. O Lord, thou that dwellest in everlastingness,
Right, read.
which beholdest from above,
Hold up, the Lord beholdeth from above. Go ahead.
things in the heaven.
Right, so the Lord is above the things that's in the heavens. Go ahead.
It says, things in the heavens and things in the earth, whose throne is inestimable
Right, go ahead.
whose glory may not be comprehended.
Yeah, you can't comprehend the glory of Yahweh Shemel. Read.
It says, before whom the host of angels stand with trembling.
Right, so the host of angels, that word host means armies. So the angels that sit up and bring drama, they stand before the Lord trembling, man.
That's right.
So when you go back, let's go back to Luke.
It's the book of
That's the master right there.
That's right.
The Lord the master. We just little lowly servants. We got to do what the Lord told us to do, man.
That's right.
So if you think about it, the Lord created certain angels to do what they do. He created us to do what we do, man. So the Lord, that's why if you ain't a man of the Lord, you ain't gonna be out here, man. So go ahead.
Yeah, this Luke 17 verse 7 again. It says, but which of you having a servant plowing or feeding cattle?
See, plowing. Who the cattle? All of you people out there. We feeding y'all, man. Go ahead.
He said, which of you?
Yeah, which of you at?
Hey, Yahweh Shai is the ultimate, man. You know what I'm saying? Besides the Father, go ahead.
Yeah.
Which of you?
Yeah.
That's heavy, man.
Yeah. Feeding, plowing. There go that word plowing. When you plow, man, that's a rigorous work, man. That's a laborious work. Hey, matter of fact, somebody give me Ecclesiastes 39 and say, hate that laborer's work. Somebody get that. You can't hate this work, man. It's a work. It's a work, man. Whoever said work was easy, man.
I think he's charging something.
I was gonna say something.
Go ahead.
And like continue to do the work like the apostles, Tahar and so forth been doing for years. It's a strong love for
Right.
Yeah.
a solid foundation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Solid as a rock.
Right.
You know, you gonna it's never gonna separate.
That's right.
You're always gonna be abound in the work. The house of David.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
That's true, man.
That's it. Huh?
Because and it's a saying in the world too, right? They say, it's best to work, do what you like to do, like love what you do.
It ain't never work.
Yeah. It ain't really work.
It ain't really work. Yep.
You know? So we love serving the Lord, man. It's woven within our DNA to serve the Lord. Willingly, yeah, not reluctantly, man.
Yep.
Like niggas come dragging their feet, like, you know what I mean? Saturday? I mean, that nigga 4 o'clock up. Alright. 2 o'clock today. Alright. Hey man, no man. We enjoy doing the work. It's a privilege, it's an honor, man.
Right.
To be a servant of Yahweh.
Right.
All right. So let's go back to Luke. Go ahead.
That spirit got to continue in you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers, I'm just saying, you know, you saw great men in this thing.
Whoa.
You know, but,
That's-
you know, you gotta keep, it's about Yahweh Shai having that spirit on you to keep going.
Right.
It's not of you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's a scary thing to be in.
That's scary.
But what do Apostle Cost say? Keep praying.
right.
Stay in prayer.
Right.
He said a lot of brothers really don't really pray. It's about having a relationship with Yahweh Shai
Come.
to keep going.
it.
Staying in the scriptures, staying in the brotherhood, whatever it may be, to continue to do the work.
Right.
Do the brother with one of the that's what one of the brothers in the camp. Just keep going. It's
Right.
about keep going. Any kind of way you figure out to keep going.
Right.
So that's all.
Enduring.
Oh, and like me and you were talking about earlier, though, before we turned the camera on, it's like catching hell. The Lord said it, put you in a certain scenario so you can pray.
Right.
True. Like, you ain't gonna be praying and putting your trust in the Lord unless you're going through shit.
Right.
Right.
So
I
if you
know,
ain't going through nothing right with, you ain't gonna be thinking about the
Right,
Lord.
right.
Nigga got $3,500 in the bank. You know, that's a low
Yeah,
number.
yeah.
So
But
at
still.
any day, you got no less than $3,500 in some of your account. Man, you ain't the last person on your mind is how about some outside. But when you struggling from 35 minutes to the next hour, you don't know what's gonna happen. You walking around the house. Lord, y'all about to Man, straight up,
Hey,
bro.
and
Go ahead.
They're one of the brothers in the camp. I think it was Barack, if I'm not mistaken, Barack and Rain did a sit down. If you're not going through no troubles, how can the Lord deliver you? In the time of trouble, the
That's
Lord
it.
can't deliver you if you ain't got no troubles. Because let's say like you got 100,000 in the account, like Ox said,
Yeah.
you got money stored up. You don't need no help from y'all about your shop,
Yeah,
man.
you got that gold.
You don't need a call on it.
That's it.
You got that
So why
gold, that
what's the point of him delivering you when you already set up?
God.
One too, like it. But that 3 videos a week. they keep your mind on your how about Shema Shah
Right.
throughout the week, man.
Yeah, right.
That was a blessing. The Lord said, put your spirit on Apostle how to set that decree that you gotta do at least, let's say 4 videos. Yeah, I mean,
It's really 4. Yeah, because
Really
you
four,
go
yeah.
to that word abounding.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You look up that word abounding.
See, you can do shit. It's like it. You can do 5 days out of the week.
Yeah, you can do a video a week.
Pushing the
Because you know what though? It benefits you, man.
That's right.
Hey, that's why the scripture say, not grudgingly. Somebody get that. Type that in, not grudgingly, man. You gotta approach this thing not grudgingly. You can't come up here, man, where Ox said, what? 2 o'clock. Man, no. Oh, I think you're talking about Judges the 5th chapter? Is that?
Let me see.
Look at that.
All of a sudden, the wind stopped blowing.
Yeah, see that? Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, straight up. I just brought it to my tail, it don't even feel like, it don't even feel bad no more. The wind stopped blowing, it warmed up, man. Straight up. It warmed up. It warmed up.
Yeah, long that wind ain't blowing.
Lord, beautiful, man.
It's all good.
Yeah.
This just reflex.
Like, grudgingly.
I got that.
Oh, yeah, that's it, that's it, that's it, Started like that. Go ahead, bring it up, Rob.
Yeah, this is Judges chapter 5. And I start at verse 9. My heart is toward the governors of Israel.
Yeah, that's dealing with the elect.
That
I mean, those that set up as, those who got jurisdiction in Israel.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, my heart is toward the governors of Israel that offered themselves willingly.
See that?
That's
They
it.
offer themselves willingly.
Yeah, kind.
You don't come out here because you worried about what your camp head gonna say or what apostles
Damn,
gonna
it
say.
came on.
You come out here because you know that your how about Shema Shah dealing with you, man.
That's right.
Yep, go ahead.
It says they offer themselves willingly among the people. Bless ye the Lord.
Mm-hmm. Bless you, the Lord.
That's it.
Yeah, what that was?
Judges 5.
Yeah, that was just 5. Yeah. Cause it said going down to the gate.
Yep.
Is it more than that? Go ahead.
Yeah, kind.
Yeah,
Yep,
go into
that's
that.
it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, verse 10. Speak ye that ride on white asses,
Uh-huh.
ye that sit in judgment and walk by the way.
Uh-huh.
They that are delivered from the noise of archers.
See, those are the ones gonna be delivered from the noise of the archers. Those that do the work, offer themselves willingly.
Yep,
Right?
that's it. In the places of drawing water,
In America, mainly. Go ahead.
there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord.
Now, what really the righteous acts of the Lord? Because, obviously, the Passover and stuff. But what was really the righteous acts of the Lord? Teaching, man. It tells you in the scripture how the Lord daily taught in the early morning. These are the righteous acts. Go ahead.
It says, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Israel,
Read.
then shall they,
Hold up, then so they what?
then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates.
And that's where we at. This the gates. See? And this is where we offer the sacrifice. This the altar. We offer ourselves as a sacrifice. It's cold. Your hands cold.
Hands cold.
Yeah, God, you cold.
Yeah, it's cold, yeah.
You just cold, man. Hey, you know the spirit beautiful. The Pastor High, a great leader. Because he gets your mind right for this. The pastor always talking about the cold.
Right.
The winter. So when we come out, we know that the brick cold. Here at Great Millstone, that's a part of the culture, man.
Right.
We brace ourselves because there ain't no other group gonna do it.
Right.
We the only group come out here in the cold.
Right.
And this is why Esau fear. Because Esau wouldn't give a damn. They're like, oh, them niggas just come out in the summer. Esau come up with some shit. He says, you know what? Okay, we got them. They come out in the summer. They don't come out in the winter, right? Okay. Yeah, we can shut the internet down for them. We tell them don't record this summer. But when you come out here and we make our body living sacrifice, Esau can't come to us, man.
That's it.
Yep. So let's go back. Yep. Give what you got.
All right, this is 2 Corinthians 9:6. But this I say, he which soweth sparingly
Yes,
shall
sparingly, meaning IUIC or any of these other groups, not just to get on a particular group, But if you sparingly do the work of the Lord, all right, that means you're not really into this thing, man. Go ahead,
God shall reap also sparingly.
meaning they ain't gonna get the perks of the kingdom. You know? Go ahead.
And he which soweth bountifully,
Oh, but he that soweth bountifully, meaning we come out here all the time, not sparingly when it's just hot. We come out here bountifully when it's all the time. Go ahead.
shall also reap bountifully.
Meaning we gonna sit with your house shot, man. We gonna get it all. Go ahead.
Every man according to his purpose in his heart, so let him give, not grudgingly.
Oh, not grudgingly, meaning you walking up, dragging your feet. You don't want to be here. No, man, this ain't a grudgingly thing. We doing the work of the Lord. Hey, man, the Lord created all things, man. We gotta serve Him, man.
That's it.
Go ahead, up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or of necessity,
Of necessity, read.
for the Most High loveth a cheerful giver.
Right, so we ain't doing this to get a pat on the back. We doing this because we truly want to wake up the elect.
Right.
We understand that's the next step into us getting up out of here, man. That's why we do videos, man. We think about the elect. It tells you, I think that's 2 Ezra the 8th chapter, where it said, be not curious of those who are going to be destroyed.
Yep.
We do this for the elect's sake. Yeah, inquire of those who are going to be delivered.
Right.
Hey, the Apostle Paul said that, he said, I endure all things for the elect's sake.
Right.
See that cherry popped up.
Yep.
Big ass whirlwind. Yeah, go ahead.
Also,
Do what you got.
add, working out our own salvation,
Mhm.
fear and trembling as well.
Yep.
So that's why we go out on the highways and hedges and do these sit downs and do these videos, week in, week out, man. Every day.
Yeah, we diligent. Somebody give me Proverbs 29 and 22 as well. Good, yeah.
This is
Go ahead, bring it.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 15. Hate not laborers' work.
That's what I was looking for that.
Yeah, you powerful.
Yep. Hate not laborers or laborious work. See? Think about that. The Lord said don't hate that because that's the part of the work.
See?
Work ain't never been set up to be easy.
right.
This is a part of the laborer's work. When it's cold. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Neither husbandry,
Neither husbandry.
which the Most High have ordained.
And the Lord ordered this.
right.
The Lord wanted us to go out here and teach this word when it's cold, when it's inconvenient, when it ain't, sufficient for you, man. Any nigga can go out here and teach the word when it's the butterflies,
Green on the tree.
yeah, bees, nectar.
Yeah. Warm breeze.
Yeah.
Sound coming out.
Yeah, bring it out. Give what you got real quick.
Yeah. This 1 Kings chapter 10 and 8.
Mhm.
Happy are thy men, happy are these happy are thy men, happy are these thy servants,
Thy servants. Read.
which stand continually before thee, and that hear thy wisdom.
Hey, oh man. Hey, and that applies to the brothers that's listening too. You come out here and you endure. The Lord ain't gonna forget that, man.
Right.
Your house, I got a crown for each and every one of us, man. You just gotta hold fast to it. That's all. It's simple. Oh, matter of fact, give me that Matthew, what I said, Matthew 11.
God.
This ain't that hard. The Lord actually got a crown for you, man. You just can't give it up. And I sit back and I marvel, like, it was a lot of guys that used to follow my channel and shit like that. I didn't talk to them and, experience a motherfucker. It tell you that in, what chapter that we always talk about?
Romans 5th
Romans 5. That's a bad. I brung that. I used to always read it, but it kind of spirit jump on to kind of bring it out. That experience a motherfucker, man. I done dealt with dudes that used to follow my channel and I talked to them. Now they following the flat earth, man.
God.
Straight up. I know them and shit like they following the flat earth. Because they didn't do it. They didn't, you know what I mean? A midget. A dwarf. Yeah. So the scriptures say what? Standing continuously before him. You gotta stand here. You gotta endure, man. You gotta be patient, man. You gotta wait on your how about some outside. All right.
I got that Matthew.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll get that real quick. I want to get
God.
that.
Yeah, that Matthew's 11 and 29. Matter of fact, I started verse 28.
Yep. That's it.
Come unto me, all ye that labor.
Oh, you see that? Come unto me, all ye that labor, read,
And are heavy laden,
and are heavy laden,
and I will give you rest.
And I will give you rest. Read.
Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your soul.
And you shall find rest for your soul. Read.
For my yoke is easy.
My yoke is easy. Read.
And my burden is light.
And my burden is light. This light, man. This light. Especially when you know you're going to go running and turn the heat on real quick. Come on, man. Do the work. Yeah, go ahead.
I got like 3 on.
Bring him out quick.
This,
you got something too? No. All right, yeah, bring it up.
This Luke 2, and I'm just gonna jump to the point, verse 49. It says, and he said unto them, how is it that ye sought me, which ye not that I must be about my father's business?
Yeah, they like your old partner looking for you. Where you was at? Where you think I was at? I was about my father's business, man. Go ahead.
I got
Where is it that you sought? That's what you got to tell them too, man. You know what I mean? Somebody, where you been? Where is it that you sought me, man? All right, go ahead.
It's Sirach 24. This is the book of Sirach 24 and 34. Behold, I have not labored for myself only, but for all them that seek wisdom.
Right, and that's dealing with all the brothers, man. We aren't laboring for ourselves, we laboring for those that seek wisdom. It's our duty to come out here and teach these brothers, man. And it tells you that in the book of, I think that's St. John 17. You love me, feed my sheep. Continue, huh?
I got another one.
You get the other, huh?
Sirach 33 in verse 25. It says, if thou set thy servant to labor, thou shalt find rest.
Right, if you set your servant to labor, hey, because in order for you, hey, it's a scripture, I forget exactly where it's at, talk about how those who work, they sleep easy for real. When you work hard, you rest good. When you busy about it, you don't sleep good.
King Solomon spoke about
Yeah, King Solomon spoke about that. But when you work good, you sleep good, right? So we coming out here laboring, right? Then what? In the kingdom, we gonna rest, man. This the time for the work. All right, go ahead.
It says,
Then we'll rest. Go ahead.
it says, if thou set thy servant to labor, thou shalt find rest. But if thou let him go idle, he shall seek liberty.
Right, and they're gonna want to be freed from this. If you don't be on the brothers by doing the work, do the work. Hey man, gotta come out. All the brothers up in this camp know if they don't pop up at camp, they know we gonna be looking at you. Brothers know, they already know we gonna be looking at you sideways, man. Yeah, scope won't be on. But now, if you idle, if we let you go idle, then what's gonna eventually happen? You're gonna be looking for liberty. You're gonna say, you know what? These dudes don't be out here every week. So guess what? I don't gotta be out here every week. You're gonna look for liberty, man. You're gonna look to be out, man.
See, Lord said the angel passed that other camp that strayed off, and she was
I
was gonna be out here every day.
Yeah. Hey, that was bad. She walked by. She said, I ain't see y'all out here last week. Come on, man.
She was about that big.
That's the spirit of the, that let you know that we the men of you. How about some outside, man? Start with the apostles. That was it on that? Get what you got.
This is Matthew
Chapter got that Luke 7.
Matthew chapter 12 and 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment.
Yep. And the idle word is dealing with the scoffers, man. They just talk shit on the coming board, not knowing that they're gonna give an account, man. Right. Yep. So now let's go back. Get what you got. Then we go to Luke.
This is Micah 2 and 10. Arise
that's
ye
it.
and depart,
Woo!
for this is not your rest.
Hey, that's bad, man. Arise ye and depart. When you arise, that's the spirit of coming out of comfort. When you sit down and you lay back, that means you're relaxing. When you arise, matter of fact, hold that and give me Isaiah 60 real quick. When you arise, that's what you tell your servant. Hey, get up. Let's go. Clap. Hey, get up. Snap your finger. Let's go, man. It's time to work. Rise. Get up. You know? What?
This is Isaiah 60 and 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come.
And that's we shine. We arise and we shine. We reflecting light. You know, understanding. Read.
And the glory of the Most High is risen upon thee.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's go back. So the scripture say, arise. That means what? Get in the spirit of working, man. Get off your ass, man.
Right. This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart,
See?
for this is not your rest.
Yeah, this is not the kingdom, man. You got different groups out there that they might teach that you're an Israelite, yet
That's right.
they want to build schools and become further acclimated into it. Man, look, man. Get the hell out of this thinking, this mindset. That's it, Doc. Go ahead.
Because it is polluted,
This is a polluted place, man.
Oh man,
Rick,
it shall destroy you,
it should destroy you.
real.
even with a sore destruction.
Even with a sword, and that sword destruction really going into the missiles, man.
Right.
That's the penalty, man.
Right.
You got to come out of this place, man.
That's right.
All right? So let's go. Yeah, I got it.
This Luke 17 verse 7 again. It says, but which of you having a servant plowing or feeding cattle?
Right, and that's what we're doing. We feeding the cattle out there. We plowing and feeding you. Read.
It says, will say unto him by and by, when he is come from the field, go and sit down to meat.
Right. The master ain't gonna say, hey, go and chill. No, because you working. The master ain't telling you to go sit down and and sit back and chill. It's cold, so the master gonna say, hey, go to the house, y'all good. No, man. That's what the scripture's saying. Read that again.
It's Luke 17 and 7. It says, but which of you having a servant plowing or feeding cattle will say unto him by and by, when he is come from the field, go and sit down to meat. And will not rather say unto him, make ready wherewith I may sup.
Right. So the master gonna say, no, I don't give a damn because you were just out there feeding and working in the field. Make ready so I can eat. Serve me. Go ahead.
It says, and gird thyself and serve me.
And gird thyself and serve me. And that's what we're doing. We gird ourselves and we serving the Lord. When you gird yourself, you preparing yourself like, oh shit. You equipping yourself for the elements. You know? You strapping up and you lacing up your boots, so to speak, for the war, man. Go ahead.
It says, till I have eaten and drunken, and afterward.
Now, meaning what? The Lord got to get his glory first.
Right.
So I have eaten and drinking. Go ahead.
It says, till I have eaten and drinking, and afterward.
And afterwards, which we here in the afterwards now. Go ahead.
Thou shalt eat and drink.
And then we'll get our glory. But this ain't the time. This is the time for us to work, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 9. Doth he think that servant, because he did the thing that were commanded
You
him?
think the Lord gonna thank you because you doing what he told you to do? See, this is a mentality you gotta have, man.
It's true.
That's bad. Let's show you how cold the Lord is. The Lord said, you think I'm gonna thank you because you doing what I told you to do?
Reasonable, that's what I meant to say.
Read.
It says, I trow not. So likewise, ye, when ye shall have done all those things.
Yeah, when you go into that word, what you just read again?
Trow, T-R-O-W.
I trough not. Know what that means? I think not. Lord said, I think not. Go ahead.
It says, I trow not. So likewise, ye, when ye shall have done all those things.
Right, you doing everything the Lord told your ass to do. Go ahead.
Which are commanded you.
And we just read in Matthew 28 and 18, do all things which I commanded you to do. Teach all nations. Go ahead.
It says, we are unprofitable servants.
You got to look at yourself as being an unprofitable servant. Hey, that's how cold the Lord is, read.
It says, we have done that which we were duty to do.
Yeah, see, read again.
It says, we have done that which our duty to do.
Right, so this was our duty, man. The scriptures tell you, I forget exactly what that said, this is the duty of all men. I think that's what the Ecclesiastes 12. Get that. Somebody got a precept?
Yeah.
Bring it up.
This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 45. You can start at 42. This is verse 45. Who then is a faithful servant, Salaki, who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
Yep. Go ahead.
Verse 47. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods.
See, he should make him ruler over all his goods, man.
Right?
Meaning what? We're gonna get the inheritance. We're gonna be ruled. We're gonna be kings.
Joint heir.
Yep. That was it on that?
Yeah. I mean, we got it's way more.
Yeah, go ahead. Read it.
No, you can.
That's it? All right, yeah, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Right, man. Let's just figure out let's just come to the conclusion of the whole matter here. What is it all about? Go ahead.
It says, fear the Most High
Fear the Most High, which means getting this knowledge, read.
and keep His commandments.
And we just read the commandments. Go out and teach all nations.
Right.
Because you can't say that it's the laws of Moses, as they say, because you can't keep them, man.
That's right.
Even though it's laws that we can keep, and that's a stumbling block. See, now it's getting to the point now where if it ain't for you, we ain't talking to you, man. If that's confusing to you, then it ain't for you. You know what laws you can keep now. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I ain't got to break that down to you, man. Don't get a fucking edge up, man. Don't commit adultery, man. Don't eat pork,
I was
man.
gonna say that, yeah.
Fuckers, man. Don't go to church.
That's right.
Right. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Lord, perfect, man. Go ahead.
It says, fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
Right.
That's it.
Man.
Y'all in now, baby.
That's the duty of man, for you to do the work of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. And guess what? You're going to do the work of the Lord whether you know it or not. You're going to be a scoffer. If the Lord wanted you to be a scoffer, you're going to be a scoffer. You're going to be a false prophet, you're going to be that. You're going to do your duty. And guess what? If you're a prophet, a true prophet of Yahweh Shem Shah, you're going to do it. And you're going to be out here when it's cool. That kind of offensive right there. That's the spirit of the Lord. It's really cold. When that says cool, that rubs you the wrong way. Like, hold on, what you mean? Does this offend you? Huh? Yeah, man. Yeah, go ahead. You got something else?
I got something.
Bring it out.
This Romans 12 and verse 11.
Hey, give me Matthew 10, chapter 2.
This Romans 12 and verse 11. It says, not slothful in business.
Woo! Oh, somebody give me Proverbs, I think it's 29 and 22.
That's it.
No, I think it's 22 and 29. Slothful in business. Yep. Read, go ahead.
It's Romans 12 and 11. Not slothful in business.
Not slothful. What you at? Jump into 10 verse, huh?
Yeah, this Romans 12 and 10. Be kindly affectionate to one another.
Right. Do that mean you be soft-spoken? Hey, how you doing today, sir? No. A kind and affection. If I tell you you're going to die if you don't turn back to the Lord, that's being kind and affectionate, man.
Right.
Because I'm giving you the words that are going to lead to you to get eternal life.
Right.
That's being kind and affectionate.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, be kindly and affectionate one to another with brotherly love and
They go
honor.
that love again. Yeah. Love is this teaching this word, man, if you didn't know by now. There's a faggot out there that love you, man. I ain't trying to be. I'm just keeping it under, man. I'm trying to edify you, man. It's a faggot that loves you, man. You know what I mean? He's willing to do whatever for you, man. I'm just saying, though, right? It's got faggots that got the non-profitable. Yeah, they got non-profitable programs. They're giving away food. Come on, man. What love is we talking about, man? The love is talking about the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Shah. That's love right there, man. That's right. Because it tells you that in Ecclesiastes 11 and 15. Read it, man. St. John, the 13th chapter, in the 34th verse. Right. You got that? Yeah. Get that.
This book of St. John 13.
Hey, since he's getting that, give me Ecclesiastes 11 and start in 15. Go ahead, read.
It's St. John 13 and verse 34.
Unless you got something else too. Go ahead.
It says, a new commandment I give unto you.
There go the commandment, man. That's the new commandment. Go ahead.
That ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another.
Hey, now did not the scripture say my ways are not your ways and my thoughts are not your thoughts? So your earthly thoughts of love is not that bubbly feeling you get. and you see your auntie.
Oh,
Yep, go ahead.
This is John chapter 14, St. John 14:27.
That's it.
Peace I leave with you.
Hold up, read. Come on, step up and read that.
St. John 14:27. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth.
Meaning the Lord's peace ain't like the world's peace.
That's it.
The Lord's love is not like the world's love or peace. You know what proved that? The Lord loved His Son, right?
Please and
But it pleased Him to bruise Him. You wouldn't bruise your own son. See that? Read.
It said, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid.
Yeah, see that? So the peace and the love that the Lord give us is not like the world give you. That's talking about this knowledge, man. Right. Why? If the Lord love you like the world love you, we'll have all the money. We wouldn't be out here in the cold. We wouldn't be out here in the cold. Come on, man. Yeah, go ahead.
I got one.
Yeah, bring it out. Then we go back to that.
It's
St. Go ahead.
It's St. John 21 and verse 15. It says, so when they had dined, Yahushua said unto Simon Peter,
That's
Son,
bad. Read.
it says, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these?
Lovest thou me? Go ahead.
It says, he answered, he said unto him, yeah, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my lambs.
Uh-huh. Now, hold up. Did not the Lord say, if you love me, keep my commandments? So which one is it? Did the Lord lie? Like the Lord said, hold up, you know what? If you love me, you keep my commandments. But you, Peter, you feed my. Come on, man. That's the commandment.
Yeah.
To feed the lamb. Somebody give me Psalms 25 and 14 real quick. Let's find out what because the commandment wasn't given to everybody, man. Because if everybody knew the commandment, they'll be out here with us. It'll be 1,000 niggas back there. I got a precept!
All the way in the back.
Precept. The Lord didn't reveal it to everybody.
First
Hold on, real quick. Before you get that out, we're going to get it. Give me Psalms 25 and 14 real quick.
Yeah, cuz it's the book of Psalms 25 verse 14. It says, the secret of the Lord
See, the secret, go ahead.
is with them that fear him,
That's the knowledge, read.
and he will show them his covenant.
His covenant. His covenant.
Single.
Singular. That's the agreement. The Lord showed us the agreement that's going to be the bridge to get you into the kingdom of heaven. Do what He did. Do you think it was a coincidence that the scriptures made a conscious effort to say that Yahushua was seen, taught, teaching every day in the kingdom? Come on, man. Hey, Yahushua said, man, y'all saw me teaching every day in the temple. And y'all gonna bring these niggas out here to me, man? Come on, man. And the scriptures say He taught daily in the temple, man. So we doing what the Lord do, man. And that's the commandment, man. And that's a subtle, and that's mercy. See, but everybody don't know about that mercy. Do you know the Lord gonna deliver you from the most graphic, craziest destruction ever by doing something that subtle is coming out teaching?
Right. Making your body
The foolishness of the preacher. Oh! Hey, don't even get it. You ain't gotta get it. That's bad. But that's bad. Come on now. Oh, that, the trunk. Yeah. There you go.
This is 1 Peter 5 and 2. Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight
Hold on, read that one more time.
Come on, this is 1 Peter 5 and 2. Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among
Come
you.
on now, why is that written, man? That's the commandment, man. Go ahead.
Taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint.
Not by constraint. That means you like, oh shit, what you said, 3 o'clock up. Come on. I said 3 o'clock, man. I'll be there. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Go ahead.
But willingly,
2:30.
Willingly.
not for filthy
Whoa,
lucre.
but willingly. It's cold, man. I mean, but it ain't even cold no more. I'm just throwing it out there now. Spirit of the Lord, man.
That's right.
See, if it wasn't for just this earthly realm, we'll be out forever, man. Until the Lord call us up, man. Go ahead.
Not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind.
Of a ready mind. We ready, man. All right. So, yep, let's go back.
Romans 12.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Romans 12 and 10 again. It says, but be kindly affectionate one to another.
That's love, man. Oh, hold that. Give me Ecclesiastes 11:15.
God, this is Ecclesiastes, Sirach, chapter 11 and verse 15. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law.
Hold up now. It says wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law. The law is this book, period.
Yep.
You know what proved that? Because it's certain, Paul wrote certain things. Yahweh Shai said things, man. That's law, man. Go ahead.
It says wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Lord. Select it. Let me read it again. Ecclesiastes 11 and 15. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law are of the Lord. Love.
Hold on. Read it again. Come on.
Ecclesiastes 11:15. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law are of the Lord.
Wisdom, understanding, wisdom,
Knowledge.
understanding, and knowledge of the Lord. Read that one more time, huh?
Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law are of the Lord.
Of the Lord. Read.
It says love.
Love. See, there go the word love in the same breath with understanding, man. Go ahead.
And the way of good works.
Oh, hold up now. In the way of good works, man. That love. This love right here, man. Do you know, all right, you might have a biological father, whatever, somebody, you might have had a football coach, whatever, man, gave you advice. Do you know that don't trump what the apostles gave you, man?
Right.
That's true love, man. And for you brothers out there that might came up under us, what we gave you, your daddy probably told you, hey, man, make sure you put on a rubber.
Ouch.
Come on now, man. We gave you true love.
That's right.
We gave you what's going to lead to eternal life, man.
Right.
That's that love, man. See what I'm saying? You got something else?
Yeah, this is Baruch 4:1.
That's it.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endures forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Yeah. And look, that's why the scriptures say, no greater love than he that lay down his life. Now, you might be a brother, but you ain't jumping in front of a bullet. You know what? Yahweh Shai laid down his life, man. Not you. Not you. You not laying down your life for the brother.
Right.
You know what it mean when they say lay down your life? That mean if you was an aspiring football player, if you was an aspiring rapper, you laid that shit to the side for your brothers, man.
Right.
There's no greater love than that. You laid your life to the side. That's why the scriptures say, he that loveth his life shall lose it.
Yep.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, nigga pull up with a chopper. Them gonna be getting out of here, man. Come on, man. Y'all sorry that did that, man. Because if you did jump in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Your blood ain't gonna cover me.
Yeah,
It's still your house side blood.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So what do it really mean when it say lay down that life?
That's right.
That means you put down everything that was out there.
Right.
I'll get the hell out of here, man.
Man.
And I get it. Hey, let me go back here with you.
You don't see my elbows in the back of my head. Get up out of here. Jumping over the brick.
Challenging.
A somersault over the brick.
Come on, man. Yahweh Shai was giving that, man. Right? You can't take that glory from the Lord, man. Yahweh Shai did that, man.
Right.
He said his blood, not you, man.
Right.
So dudes to get simple. They be like, man, lay down your life. You ain't jumping in front of that chopper bullet for your brother, man.
And what the Hebrews said, Hebrews 12, he resisted unto blood.
Yeah, that's right. You have not resisted under blood.
That's right. He did. Yahweh Shai
The
did.
Lord did that. It's
right.
the Lord blood gonna cover you, not
Right.
you, man. True. The ark gonna cover you, man. Nigga pull up with a chopper, you out of here, man. Again, when the scriptures say he that laid down his life, that means everything that you was into,
Right.
you laid it aside
Right.
to come out here and teach this word for your brother. Man.
Right.
That's what it means to lay down your life. There's no greater love.
Right.
This is love, man.
Right.
See, because why? We was into things like this brother. I'm just off the top of the head. This brother here could have played football, man.
Right.
He laid down his life for the brothers.
On the pro
Come
level.
on, man. Yep, go ahead, Doc.
And going back to Romans 12 and verse 11, it says, not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord.
There go the word serving again, man. That's right. Not slothful in business, serving the Lord. Go ahead.
It says, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation,
Is this a part of the tribulation? Go ahead.
continuing in instant prayer.
Mm-hmm.
It says distributing to the distributing to the necessity of the saints.
Oh, what does that mean? Teaching the word.
Yeah.
We distributing the necessities of the saints, man.
Right.
We distributing. That's why the Lord said, as I loved you, love one another. You know, the Lord gave us this knowledge, so now we gotta love you, man.
Right.
Freely as we receive, freely give, man. What we've given you is supreme knowledge and wisdom and understanding. Why? It trumps anything that might be perceived as a necessity or what I'm looking for, a resource on the planet Earth. A value. Yep, that's it, Doc.
Right.
What we got is the top value. Gold can't, in scripture, we ain't making that up. The scripture tell you that.
That's right.
Gold and rubies cannot trump what we got up here, man.
Right.
Yep, bring it up.
Matthew 19:29, and everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold.
Read that one more time, huh?
Kind. Matthew 19:29, and everyone that forsaken houses,
Yep, forsaken houses, read.
or brethren,
Or brethren, go ahead.
or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold.
And that's a reward right there. See that? All right, so hold that. Give me what you got.
God, this is Job chapter 42, and I start at verse 10. And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for
Hey, that lets you know that Job is symbolic to the elect. All right, read.
It said, and the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before.
Right, meaning, what did Job lose? He lose everything that we just read in Matthew the 19th chapter.
That's all right. That's right.
Go ahead.
Then came there unto him all his brethren.
And when we leave here, it ain't like we going back into the world. We going back into like a boring, you know, if you for real, like, you know, you serious minded. You going back to a boring life. You came out to do what the Lord told you to do, man. Yep, read.
It said, then came unto him all his brethren and all his sisters, and all they that had been of his acquaintance before, and then eat bread with him in his house.
No, all the people that's gonna happen to us. Everybody that used to run with you, they gonna come back to you. And they ain't gonna come back to you on an equal level. They gonna come to you bowing.
Yep.
Oh, we sorry. We didn't know. Oh, we know why you wasn't running with us no more. Read that again, huh?
It said, then came there unto him all his brethren.
See, then came to him all his brethren. Go ahead.
And all his sisters,
Yep.
and all they that had been of his acquaintance
People
before,
that he was running with. Go ahead.
and did eat bread with him in his house,
Read.
and they bemoaned him,
They bemoan him.
and comforted him over all the evil that the Lord had brought upon him. Every man also gave him a piece of money, every one an earring of gold.
Yeah, see, they gonna come. That's symbolic to you gonna come showing reverence. Go ahead.
So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job.
Oh, so the Lord blessed the latter end of Job. We just read in Matthew the 19th chapter. Everybody who forsaken houses and homes, you're gonna get twofold. That's the same power that did that to Job, man. Go ahead.
So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning.
Better is the end of a thing.
Right. That's it.
Read.
For he had 14,000 sheep and 6,000 camels and 1,000 yoke of oxen.
The Lord all about blessing you, man. Yeah, add that up. Oh, you. Yeah. Masterminds out there, man. Yeah, because that nigga came on the coming board talking about some, yo, man, the Lord ain't dealing with the missiles. You saw that nigga? Yeah. I mean, I don't mean to call him whatever, but I'm just saying, bro. Come on, bro. Let's follow back, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. He trying to teach us, you know? Go ahead.
It says, and 1,000 she asses. He also had 7 sons.
Yeah, do the math on that. Yeah, that's a challenge to you, you know what I mean? Now we gotta start doing like mother come and try to challenge her. We like, okay, break down 1,004 long. Break that down to me. Then we'll deal, man. 1,004 long. Go ahead.
God. It says he also had 7 sons and 3 daughters.
Yeah.
And he called the name of the first Jemima, and the name of the second Keziah, and the name of the third Karen, Apuk. And all the land were no women found so fair as the daughters of Job,
Read.
and their fathers gave them inheritance among their brethren. After this lived Job 140 years, and saw his sons and his sons' sons, even 4 generations.
And that's dealing with that's reincarnation, 3rd and 4th generation. You know? Yeah. Anybody got some more precepts? Hey, so with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, must do honors and respect to the brothers out there laboring this work as well as you believers. With that, shalom.
Shalom. DTA, Abba.
Soon.
You demons and you monsters.
Monsters.
You monsters and you demons.
You seen that cat?